Well, hello, all of you lovely beings from the past, the present, and future. I'm not gonna pigeonhole anybody who is of any type of being. Hopefully, we have some lizards here. We have some widows here. We've got a doorknob head. We have a mama. We have a widows. We have a vila. So hopefully, we get more all types of beings here later to join us in the drunken insanity that I have prepared for all of you. I found a bunch of fun things to go over today, but we did not go over everything the last stream. And so now we're going to go over those thingy-mabobbers. So we have some fun subjects to get through today. They're a little bit more on the silly side. And then later this week, we'll get into more of some serious stuff. We will be doing an contraceptive, abortion, and safe sex stream. I just didn't want to do that today. I didn't feel like it, but we will be doing that soon, where we go over safer ways to play, and or if you do need something like that you can't get in your state, how to go somewhere else and get it, or other options. We need to go over that, since the Americas is being so stupid right now with this Roe versus Wade thing, even though it hasn't passed yet. But we all need to prepare for it. We at least need to start working on putting up our defenses. Anyways, let's get to it. Welcome the widow's son.
What's up, brother? Oh, I'm all right, I suppose. Had to go to the emergency room the other evening, but I'm doing better.
Well, we hope that everything has gone well with that, and it wasn't too painful. And
I'll just say it now: kidney stones suck.
yeah, that's what I was getting at. So hopefully that heals soon. I don't know what's the after pain of that, but I don't wish that on most of my enemies. So
You just look at it and be like, "Hope you get a kidney stone, bastard."
yeah, I mean, that's something you would say to your enemy, but I still don't wish it on anyone, because I have heard how horrible they are. So I don't want anybody to go through those, and I feel horrible every time I hear anybody that has to go through one, because yeah, exactly. It's like childbirth for men, is from what I've heard.
Right, yes.
So, okay, let's bring in our next guest. Hi, Mama. How are you doing?
Hey, widows. Hey, Slim.
Hello, Mom.
Hi, chat.
How are you doing
good.
today?
I had the doctor appointment too today. I think I may have gastritis, but
Uh-oh.
better than having a pancreas issue, so I'll take it.
Well, yeah, okay. That's
I just put on omeprazole to see if that helps. So
okay. Well, let's hope that works as well.
I hope so.
Everybody, keep your vagina lips and your testicles crossed for widow's son and for Mama.
Ow. Ow.
And I was told I had a kidney stone 10 years ago, but it never. I don't think it ever. If it came out, I didn't feel it because I don't.
Well, they do break up
with it.
Yeah, they do. They can break up. So it can pass the right way if you take the right things to help break it up. If you catch it soon enough, or there's so many things about them that it's like difficult to say exactly what causes them.
Right.
And now they have like ultrasounding things. They have this like I guess it's like a vibrator, but it's like ultrasonic. And they can put that there and then break it up. But again, it matters on where it is and how far along it is and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, let's bring in our next guest. Hi, Vila. How are you doing?
Hi, yeah, I'm good. Better.
Hello.
Well, better than I was earlier. Much better than I was last weekend.
Good.
Got my meds sorted. Now moving pharmacist, and there's going to be an investigation into who took my meds.
Oh, good.
Awesome.
Okay.
I think it was the pharmacist. Pretty much.
Your hair is awesome, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I just finished doing it while I was
working
in
hard at it.
The other side is also
Yay!
I love
I
it.
was about to say it looks like you just
Yeah.
did your hairs.
like I
Awesome.
wanted it. I shave it off in the summer normally. A few reasons. I've also got really bad psoriasis, so
Oh,
exposing it to the sun
helps.
as much as possible helps
Right.
a lot.
That's what I've heard. That's what I do with my hair in the summer. I haven't gotten to it yet, but I usually am. You've seen it when I shave
yeah.
my head for shows. So that's
I'm sure,
normally
as
what I.
you know, I will say one thing though. I know you obviously know this. If you do ever shave your sides, undercut, whatever, put sun cream on that part of put sun cream on your scalp. That is skin that has never been exposed to the sun before.
Yeah, it
Like, it
burns
can
so
burn
easy. It burns
really
so
quickly.
easy.
So always put high factor sun cream on, otherwise it will hurt so much. So much.
Yeah, scalp sunburn is not fun at all.
Oh no, it's not. And take that from a guy who completely shaves his head.
Yeah,
I've
exactly.
had
Widow's
scalp
nose.
sunburn through hair, so yes, I know how it's.
Yeah,
Ooh,
and that's
It's not
that
fun.
as well.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, people do crazy woo shit. There was a
Mhm.
guy that they believe in exposing your asshole to the
Mhm.
sun.
I've
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
heard that.
And I can't remember what celebrity tried it. They wrote a tweet that they tried it and then wrote a tweet saying that they got sunburn on their asshole now.
Yeah.
And apparently,
Yep.
because
That's not
your genitalia, especially your butthole, doesn't get any UV exposure at all. 10 seconds is enough,
Mhm.
apparently, for it to get sunburnt. Just 10 seconds of exposure to the sun.
Could you imagine taking a shit with a sunburned asshole?
Oh.
Nope.
No.
I
Oh,
already
that's
have
right.
enough.
Oh, that's right.
I've had
I went there.
hemorrhoids, so can you imagine that pain on top of,
Well, I was
With
just about to say
the
I already
sunburn?
have hemorrhoids. I can only imagine what it was feel like just to be sunburned. So I already have to deal with that pain a lot. And yeah, no.
Yeah.
Never, no, I don't. I wouldn't imagine. So, has it? I know Mama's probably seen this. Maybe Widow Son Vila probably hasn't, but Tucker Carlson, the Fox News host here that sputters all this stuff, put out a video about manlyhood, and now they are putting UV light on men's testicles to get them to produce more testosterone.
What?
You didn't see that video?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
He came out with a whole thing about like how men are dying or the end of manhood or something like that is what it's called.
What the
And
hell?
it is a video, and we'll show it another time.
Okay.
We are. I'll definitely look up the actual video without Tucker Carlson being in it because I think it's
Right.
like a movie.
I'll just say that.
Like thing.
I'll just say
Go
this:
ahead real
Tucker
quick.
Carlson can eat all the dicks.
Yeah, no, I out of all, I hate his whiny voice, but out of all of the people, him and Ben Shapiro, those two I cannot stand the most out of all of the different commentators. Cassius, you might want to change your.
I was about to say,
avatar.
why are you wearing my robes again?
Because I like to. Damn it, I don't want to be naked.
Well, I know. Listen,
It's
you've got
because
to.
they're as comfy as sweatpants, but they fit the curves in all the right places.
Well, I
There you
get that,
go.
but I'm
Exactly.
saying she leaves her clothes at my house at the temple all the time, and I have to pick them up and wash them, and I always have a set of robes missing. So
Yeah, see,
it's getting
like in a hotel.
it's getting
Right?
expensive to replace them
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
because she
I
never
would
gives
watch
them.
a
She never
documentary
gives
on
them
that.
back. She never gives them back.
You found it.
Yeah, I watch a British YouTuber called Emma Thorne who does a lot of the debunking of religious shit. She's absolutely lovely.
Okay.
She actually did a documentary video thing on it, and her title is what is it? This is pretty gay. Tucker Carlson's end
Yeah.
of men teaser.
Yeah, that's
It is
okay.
so
there-
homoerotic. It
Okay,
is
yeah,
so...
yeah. That's what thank you for bringing that up because that was exactly what I was about to get at. Like literally the whole video is like close-ups of like buff dudes working out, and there's a close-up of a dude drinking a glass of like eggs, just like broken up eggs that aren't cooked, and like it's a close-up, and he goes like this. He goes. It's like he's like swallowing a dude's. Yeah. Oh, I love her. I know exactly who you're speaking about. So there's him tanning. So we will do.
But he's just like on the top of a mountain, like
going like this,
butt naked, and just a little UV strip light protecting his dick from the camera.
Yeah. So we will be going over that in the near future for Crazy Shite, definitely, and we'll pick it all apart. We'll talk about how homoerotic it is and how it, like, they're talking about how in schools they're pushing the gay agenda. This freaking thing is pushing the gay agenda. Like, if you have any homosexual thoughts, you're gonna watch this and go, I need to beat off, or like, oh, I want to screw that dude. I mean, like, literally it is like for gay dudes, which doesn't even make any sense because he's so anti-gay. Anyways,
are you saying it's like a gay infomercial?
It's totally. It's like at the end it should say.
And I'm not trying to be insensitive when I say that. It's just kind of how you're putting it,
But at the end, it really should be like the commercial for a gay club. Like, come to the the empty butt, or like the whatever. Like, it literally is just like a gay promo. And
okay. The first 5 seconds, big, burly, muscly man, topless, flipping a tire, but it's really focusing on like the
dude,
part,
and and the audio,
winging and that,
and the audio, the background. Yeah, the background audio is very homoerotic as well. It has a lot of grunting and groaning and like it's very So we'll get into it at some point. Yes, and someone is stealing Widow's robes again, and that would be the Cassius. Let's say hello to the Cassius really quick, and then let's get to the side chat, and then we'll get into the idiocracy that we have planned. So how are you doing, Cassius?
I'm good. I'm actually really good. Doing some housework right now, but other than that, I'm good.
Sweet.
And I don't know if you guys already know or not, but Sid is becoming a grandma as we speak, so she will not join us.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem.
She's got the kittens coming out, so we'll hopefully, maybe they'll be done by the time right before we get done, and maybe we can show something, or she can jump on to tell us. I know how long it takes for kittens to happen. It matters on how big the litter is. Yeah, it could definitely take 12 hours or more. So it probably won't. But if it happens, we will show them if that works. Okay, so let's get to the side chat. Crochet and Crime with Melissa. Hello. And I made you blue, just to let you know. I'm sure you figured that out by now. Doorknob ahead. Hello, of course, Irish, Skits Crasher, Jasper, Little Wolf, and let's see, Sydney. She says hello to us, but she's probably busy, or she is busy. And then Beaver C, and then Lucifer. I'm not even gonna try to say that.
Mazakeen.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Hello, all of you. So everybody say hello to the side chat. Yes. Oh, and then the Ox is here as well. So everybody say hello. Was that the first time that? Okay. I just saw it a little bit later then. So welcome everybody. We do have a poll going on. I usually have a poll going on when we do these streams. I mean,
we know that. That's nothing new. I mean, come on.
Well, that's why I have to do these.
Pants turn to shorts around here. I mean, come on.
Well, if I do these streams with pants on, I'll end up making a hole through them close next to the zipper. So I have to do it naked so that I don't poke holes in pants. There we go. Okay, so we do have a poll going on in the side chat. If you would like, go ahead and enter. I'm going to give it a little bit longer, but it looks like vending machines are going to be the top one now, and then anti-drugs, and then shoot to kill. Really quick, what I'm going to let everybody know what these exactly are. If you weren't here for the last stream, so anti-drugs is a 1970s anti-drug documentary, or I guess it wouldn't be a documentary, but a propaganda film. Shoot to Kill is a World War II propaganda film in the UK on how to shoot to kill your enemy. And then Vending Machines is the craziest vending machines that recently we found on one of the channels that we've looked at before. There is like really insane things that are coming out of these vending machines that I was amazed by when I saw it.
Did we get to the panties one yet?
So this one gets even weirder.
Wow.
It's like fake busts with lingerie on that you can buy. Like I think the head I don't know. I mean, so
Okay.
there's like sex dolls that you can buy out of a vending machine, I think is what it is. So.
Oh no. Okay.
Boy.
And of course we're gonna probably say this. Exactly. Japan has number one vending machines. Exactly. That's pretty much all we have to say.
I mean,
although we have seen some from the Americas and some cool ones from Mexico or the other parts of Europe we've seen. But I would say that I could probably go on just a vending machine tour in Asia, and that's all I would look at, and I could probably fill my whole time.
You could survive on just those alone for like,
and probably get clothes and everything else. You literally probably, and technically, there are the hotels that have just that little like sleeping space,
The cubicles.
cubbies.
Yeah. So that's technically a vending machine hotel. Like literally, you just go up and pay, and it opens up, and so you even have a vending machine hotel. Technically,
if you've ever wanted to know what sleeping in a coffin is like, stay here.
Then you could go there. Although
Doorknobhead has a good question. Can you get a vending machine from a vending machine in Japan?
Dude. I'm gonna say no, but that would be really awesome if there was baby vending machines that you could get out of LA.
Little collectibles,
Just the words "baby vending machine" are awful.
I want a baby.
Those are terrible words. Shame on Slim.
One of the plushies or squishies. Like a little cute, kawaii vending machine one in vending machines.
Have them be like, well, this is like a little miniature cushy one. It has like does the panties and like you collect them,
So I went really horrible because we're having this whole Roe v. Wade thingy mabobber. I was thinking that like that's what the evangelicals are going to do to the babies that are unwanted. They're going to put them in a vending machine. Here, adoption vending machines.
Oh my
liquefied
God.
baby vending machine.
Sure.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Let's just get as worse as we can with this bull.
No, let's not say we did. We'll put on a good front for the folks and say we did.
Yes.
That's what a orphanage is.
Yes, exactly, and that's why I was thinking of
hotels are like a hotel vending machine. The orphanages are a baby vending machine. Yeah, sometimes you get the ones past the expiration date.
Right.
And the Going There award goes to the
cheese and rice. Okay, so since we're already on it, I feel like we had enough people vote. I don't know if I can see how many people have actually. Oh, I do. I can see. 16 votes have already happened. So if you want to vote, do it now. And I know that's like in 30 seconds you're going to hear this. But I think we're going to go ahead with the vending machines.
Sorry.
Boom, boom.
No. It's exactly what I was thinking.
Coked out Alex Trebek.
Oh, God. R.I.P. Alex Trebek.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, that's right, Mom. You were around the night that we watched that on Lizard's stream.
I don't remember, but I know
Okay, we have
Alex Trebek passed away last fall.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, we
Right.
have
Yeah.
17 votes, and we only have 11 likes, and that's kind of upsetting me because if
Like the
18
stream,
votes,
folks, and buy
if
Slim a fucking
yeah,
beer.
yeah, I mean it only takes
I was showing 12 on mine, but
I have 13 now. I haven't
Let's
refreshed
see.
my screen, and
Refresh.
sometimes it doesn't. Now I have
Yeah.
14. Okay, here we
Yeah.
go. We see it. I got
I'm showing-
19
yeah.
votes. Let's go ahead and get one more vote in, and then we'll go with whatever video, and then we'll just go with the progression. Whatever's
Listen,
next.
I'm gonna be buying Slim enough beers, so I don't need to buy
Yeah.
any right now.
Exactly. She's gonna get me drunk
Oh, Ox says need
when I
more
come out
vote.
there.
Hold on.
I'm gonna get him drunk to
I
take
think he's trying to
advantage
get
of
that
him.
one last vote in.
Oh darn!
Consenting advantage.
No,
No.
please don't
Yeah,
stop.
no, please. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. God damn, you beat it. You beat me to it. That's exactly what I was gonna say. No, stop. Don't.
Okay,
No.
a little more to the left. Okay, keep going.
Every time
A
I
little
hear
bit
that, I think
harder.
of olive oil with Popeye. Don't stop. Don't
Yeah.
stop. Don't stop.
Don't
Don't
stop.
stop. Don't stop.
Yeah.
Cartoons we watched as a kid.
And, no, did anybody ever has anyone seen that movie How High?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, the scene where he goes, no, girls like that only know 3 words: stop, no, and don't. He's like, no, you got those words backwards, my brother. They usually
With
tell
me,
me
it's
no,
always
don't stop.
Yeah. Okay, so we ended the poll at 59% vending machines.
Mm-hmm.
Anti-drugs was 31%, and shoot to kill was 9%. And we had 22 votes altogether. Thank you all very much. And we have 19 that I can see thumbs up. So thank you all very much. I can't believe we have that many people here around. I mean, even the panel and watching. Thank you all. You all make it this worth my dumbass coming on here and putting these streams on. Sometimes I'm like, I don't even know why I do these things, even though all your support is, but this proves to me why I do these thingy-mabobbers is because
Absolutely.
all the support, and I feel like I'm somehow bringing some kind of education to people and hopefully making it palatable or showing people things like what we're about to
You're
see,
bringing-
which is
You're
strange.
bringing joy to the world, damn it.
I try.
Right.
I'm hoping.
Slim stapled pecker. The staples come out when the cash comes out. I think what you said, $50 for
It's
$100.
$100.
oh, $100. It's $100
Yeah.
for stapled it.
Yes,
So the
exactly.
stapler will come out when the what dead president is on the $100 bill. I don't know your money.
I don't even remember.
Benjamin Franklin is on his
Okay.
bill.
Okay.
The
So
stapler
he's
comes out when
yeah.
That's what they
Benjamin
call it,
Franklin
Benjamin.
comes out.
Mhm.
Exactly. So all you have to do is
Yay.
go to my PayPal, and if we get $100 in my PayPal, and I'll keep checking throughout the thing. I will staple my cock on stream.
Oh,
Sure. If literally seriously, because I do it on stage and we have video of it. I mean, we've already shown the video of that.
Slim,
So-
you're killing me, bro.
Yes. So we have some interesting new people in the side chat,
Mm-hmm.
and I
no,
think
they can come to OnlyFans to see me staple your dick.
okay, yes, and that will be happening later. So we have in the side chat Maximus, and then Ox's World.
I believe their
And then-
ox is
They're
Yeah,
all
yeah,
Oxes.
Yeah, no, I know there's
Right.
socks. I think there's socks.
The
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
socks.
The names he has for Ross.
yeah.
Yeah,
Somebody
yeah,
has
love
an
it.
ox fetish today.
Mhm.
yeah. And then Wizard of Wonderland, which I like that one a lot. So since I can figure out that the other ones are probably Ox, I'm going to give Wizard of Wonderland a blue thingy mabobber. And that can be taken away at any time. But I think I know who that is as well. And I don't think it's Ox. I think it's somebody else. But we will see. So now that we've gotten there, let's get into...
Your Staple Pecker showed up too in the side chat.
Yeah, and Slim's Stabled Pecker showed up as well. And they say, slap that meat and poke it with stainless. Yes, totally. There we go. So yes, and once again, if $100 shows up, then
Ox
we
said
will.
Wizard is his too.
Okay, it
Well,
is. Okay,
Skit
okay,
Scratcher
okay.
says $100, huh?
Yeah.
Skits,
And-
don't do it.
Do it.
And
do it.
it has
do
to
it.
be. It has to be $100 American. I would love to take other types of money, but I know that some of those can be as little as not very much.
Well, and you don't have to go to the
But
bank to exchange it for the going rate anyway. So
yeah, yeah. But if we were to say like go to pesos, 100 pesos would be like 30 cents or something. So, and there's other money where the exchange rate is little. But sure, yes, if we get to that,
Cancels peso donation.
yeah, exactly. So, but yes, or if we get what 10 people to donate $10, then it gets to the 100, and then we can do that too. So I mean, if a handful of people want to throw in a little bit of money, then we can get to that. And or if not, I'll staple something. If we get an amount of money that comes in, sure, why not?
yeah, pesos right now for $100 is 2,039 pesos.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not very doable, I don't think. For
No.
Hey, but I'm sure that would go a long way.
It would cross my taint. I mean, so anyways.
Yes, Mark. 100 Bitcoin is definitely accepted.
Yes.
Yeah, no, we'll definitely take 100 Bitcoin. I'm down with that for sure. Or
I don't know.
almost any cryptocurrency, except for there's like 2 or 3 that I know that are
Good
already like
God,
gone out of it. And,
Doorknob Head wants to know how much to staple a nipple to a nutsack.
so for one, it matters on whose nipple, because it's obviously my nutsack. And
My
then there we go. And then it would have to be correlated to that happen together.
Oh wow.
But let's say $250. Because
I haven't got my nipples pierced yet, so yeah.
And I really wish I was flexible enough to get my nipple to my nutsack, but I don't think that's possible at this age. Maybe 20 years ago, I probably could have done that, but cheese and rice.
Oh man.
Okay, so let's get to this video and see the fun, strange, crazy vending machines from around the world.
Do you think you know what vending machines are like? Nah, you're in for a shock. There's more variety to these things than you may know, and some are absolutely bonkers. These are the 20 craziest vending machines in the world.
In the world. Exactly.
Number 20. Japan's panty vending machines.
So
And
here
there
we
it
go.
Now, if you're the kind
Okay, we got to the panty vending machine. Everybody in the side chat
Right
that was
off the
asking
bat,
for that.
boom.
Yeah, we're already right here.
of person who likes to read all the reviews.
Okay, so let's have a vote in the chat. I believe that some of you have an inclination, but I don't know whether this is new panties or used panties, right? So we're gonna do one exactly,
I'm
clean or
voting
dirty.
used.
Okay, so yeah, exactly. Everybody has the same question. So what I really want to do, and everybody say hello to Troy.
Hey Troy.
Hey, Troy.
If you believe that they are new, put in 1 in the chat. If you believe they are being sold as used panties, put 2 in the chat.
I have
Ox
an
is saying fresh
inkling-
linen or tuna.
I have an
Exactly.
inkling. This one is going to be fresh. But
Okay.
they're going to talk about the fact that there were used panty
Mhm.
vending machines available, but now they're not allowed. There's only one at a train station,
Okay.
and it's a historic thing as opposed to a usable.
Yeah, exactly.
Not that I know about what happened to the used panty vending machines at all.
Yeah, I want to
didn't
believe.
go looking about where they were.
No,
Money
me
to make from
neither.
bank.
Me neither. But hello, Mango. If you want to join us, you
Hello, Mango.
definitely know how to. And if you would like the
Mango.
link, we can definitely send it to you. If you want to join us, if you're busy, we totally understand. So let's see. We have 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1.
Doorknob.
Uh,
Jesus Christ.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, beings of all types.
Oh.
Wow.
We do not kink shame here, so if it ain't brown, I'm not gonna lay my money down. Well, we don't kink shame over here. So, and then Beaver C says 2. So I believe that's most
say-
of it. I saw 1.
I say
Okay, well-
3. I say 3
3.
because
is-
there's going to be clean and dirty.
Oh, I see. There are multiple thingy bobbers.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
So yeah, I'm going to put 1 and 2 together,
Okay.
and out there that makes 3.
Oh, Sydney says kitten threesome.
Yay.
yay! I hope they're all doing well and are healthy, and it was an easy birth for the mama. All right, so let's find out who was right and what exactly this thingy is.
Reviews before you buy something or give something a proper road test before you commit to a purchase, then this is the vending machine for you. Underwear that's been fully tested and worn in so you
Used.
know that it works.
Okay, so it is used
Uh-huh.
underwear. Oh, of course you had to say that.
God.
Let's hope that it's not bloody there, Mark. Cheese and rice. Gosh, you dang side chat. You just have to.
Hey, they're letting their freak flag fly. Okay. I mean, what we can do here.
exactly. And I have said many times, put stuff in the chat that I will say, which is horrible, so that it can be clipped out. And I'm surprised there isn't a flat earther or a conspiracy theorist that has grabbed onto my channel and tried to use me as a proof for whatever, because I literally have said almost everything under the sun at this point.
Yeah.
Even joking or not, literally, I mean, just I like this one. Individually tested, or their quality control is out of control. Yes.
Right. Now that's quality control. Just saying.
They're totally committed to their job, folks.
Exactly.
And then I really hope it's not road tested. Oh, that sounds so bad. Okay, let's keep going.
That's what this niche vending machine is for, right? Well,
is that all of these are different panties? Oh my god.
I think so.
perhaps, although
I'm sure it's different women or different types or something like that, right? Okay.
it seems as though there's a massive industry for the selling and buying of ladies' undergarments that are previously utilized and in a less than box fresh condition. The motivations behind these purchases are not any of our business, I'm sure.
As long as when you open them, the smell doesn't make you pass out, then
yeah.
As long as they are consensually sold by the willing participants of legal age,
Agreed.
then it's fine.
Yeah,
Agreed.
exactly.
And
just like,
at least they're not shanties.
Yes.
And they probably are.
Oh no. No.
No,
Oh, that's
it's
right.
fine.
Oh, that's
you
right.
see the size
I
of the
went there.
vending machine.
Yeah, no, the
You
panties.
can't fit them. It will take
Yeah.
one massive
That's what
dinosaur
I'm-
egg to fit
No,
her underwear in.
No, she would need one of those car vending machines like you see for what is
no.
that?
Carvana and stuff. Yeah, Carvana
No,
or whatever.
Carvana. Yeah, she would need a
Yeah.
Carvana size car vending machine. Because you're fucking
And-
selling like a goddamn sailboat sale practically.
Yeah. And Ox, you only get the free crabs if you buy them quick enough. So if they're fresh enough, then the crabs come free. Otherwise, they're dead. You got to buy them as soon as the guy puts them in the vending machine. And then, yes, Shani needs a job, and these vending machines need crusty panties. Win-win, exactly. And then Skit says chloroform scented. Yeah, that would be hilarious, man. You just see a bunch of like passed out people around the vending machine, and you buy
See
one.
another person picking up all the panties and
Yeah, and then that's how they get them.
Definitely make
And
them money.
Exactly.
And
Like they just immediately buy them, open them up, and like you just see them standing right there out in public at this machine, just sniffing them, and then they just pass out.
Pass out.
Yeah,
Somebody
and then
comes
they
from behind the vending machine, grabs the panties and stuffs them back in.
Right.
And that's
Fine.
how they're used. They've never been on anybody's body. They've just been sniffed,
covered in
passed out, and they've
chloroform.
been picked up and put back in the thing. They're just re-chloroforming dudes. You're like,
You wake up, your wallet's gone, and you feel like you've been violated.
Your shoes are
Lube on your
tucked.
ass, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Cheese and rice, and
There's the occasional one that wakes up naked.
You could definitely use Shani's panties as a circus tent. Yes, that's definitely a thing. That's why if they were to sell it in a vending machine, it would cost more than $100 because they're so big and have so much material that not being from Shani, it's just there's so much material.
On those
Also,
bitches.
all the biohazard containment protocols in.
Oh
to
yeah,
stop, like an absolute decimation of the populace around.
You got to bring in this.
Costs a lot.
You got to bring in the CDC and have them.
Like you've got to get a physical and a blood test, and they're going to have to put you in a psych eval and all of this before they will even consider.
You're going to fail the psych eval because you're going to buy Shani's panties.
Yeah,
it's just
right.
a trick to get all the crazy people farmed into somewhere safe where they can be kept away from her and their bank accounts not decimated by the fat hypocrite pig.
Yeah, well, that's why you don't let her have the access to the bank account. But anyways, and the same thing about he probably would have. But she is like a vending machine, like you spend money and you like put things into her, and you get out horrible things from the other end. And
she is a vending machine. You put in money, love, time, and what comes out? Insults
and shite. I mean, stuff that's not worth what comes out.
Right.
Okay, and then this one really quick.
Yes.
Glitter bomb chloroform panty balls of doom. Yes, totally, exactly.
Let's see what other ones there are. We've got so many. Oh my god! Then again, we're talking about panties. How can we not get sidetracked?
Yeah, of course,
exactly.
Of course.
No, bye, Mark.
You see anything else you want to? I mean, there we go. Shanty's panties wouldn't fit in a plastic ball. No, exactly. It would have to be
once again a Carvana vending machine.
We're not kind of clarifying the glitter bomb chloroform panty balls of doom and says every 10th one makes it more exciting.
Oh, nice.
Oh God, let's get through this so we can.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
But anyways, there is one such machine in Tokyo where one may buy used panties at all hours of the day or night. But according to...
Did they just say there's one left? Because I think that's what I read. There's only one. Yeah, there used to be a handful, but now there's one.
To underpants aficionados, this is not the place to get the top quality used nether coverings. There are specialist shops for that, and this is in fact a gimmick that's just there for knickers tourists. Yeah, they can be a little touchy about the quality of this niche product, and they're making a bit of a thong and dance about it. You can't just bung any grotty old gym knickers into a machine and call them fancy pants. The vending machines that claim to sell used panties are actually, likely as not, just there for the tourists, and they're selling a fake version of soiled underwear.
Yeah, of course. There's no way that. Well, I guess you could in other countries, maybe, but no. Most likely, it's just faked.
No, from what I remember, it was that there were a few, and then they got stopped because of the fear of STIs and things like that, and like the joke where you say about crabs and shit, like
Yeah.
maybe,
Yeah,
so
totally.
they kind of stopped it. You can get it private, like they said, through sex shops and private deals, but not publicly like that,
Yeah.
because anyone could get to it, children, blah blah blah, all the usual. Someone think of the children.
Yeah.
So I knew somebody who did this, but also there was a OnlyFans person who she was selling used panties to gentlemen. Well, people, humans, and they found out that she was letting her boyfriend wear them
Oh yeah.
and then selling them. So she wasn't wearing them, and never in the description did it say she actually wore them. They were always using like ambiguous terms, like they're going to be used, and you know what I'm saying. I was in possession, but they're used, and so I don't think she actually got sued, but somebody tried to sue her or something. And I want to say that the dominatrix who I learned all my stuff from used to get paid to do things like that, and I think the transvestite or the cross-dresser that used to live her roommate, I think, used to wear the panties for her, and then they would sell them to dudes. So
Oh
he would
wow.
walk her,
Okay.
yeah,
Wow.
he would walk around in
Jeez.
them, because again, she was selling used panties. It didn't say by who, so
I
she
mean,
used to
I
do
totally
it.
would do that sort of thing for
Yeah,
money. I have no
yeah,
qualms about it. Like, you want extra? Yeah, okay. Tell me, like, even if you're doing like OnlyFans, you wear the underwear, you do an activity in the underwear on OnlyFans, and then you go, oh yeah, now someone can buy these.
yeah,
Bidding starts at blah blah. Like, it is a really good way to make money, because if you think the underwear could cost maybe $5,
yeah.
and you could get like double, triple, $50 for it. It is a really easy way to make money.
Yeah. Unfortunately for the human species, they get really, really horny with hormones, and it is easy to sell sex to some extent. I mean, look at how big OnlyFans is, or all of the free sex websites, or look at how many categories there are. There's how much sexuality is out there if you want to find it. And if you're okay with doing things to get paid, then go for it. Because I've done a lot of things. I've been in the fetish industry. I've worked in dungeons, been paid to do all kinds of things, been in porn and been paid a lot of money for fetish websites, things like that. So go for it, girl. Or, I mean,
Yeah.
why not? If someone's going to pay for it, go for it. And I don't think everyone should go out there and trick the people who want to pay for stuff, but literally, if somebody's dumb enough to pay for something and you kind of like mess with them a little bit, I don't completely feel bad, as long as nobody's actually getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's still done
Right.
safely or whatever, then
Yeah.
whatever. I mean, still make that money.
Always
The
read
dumb,
the fine print. If
the
you
dumb,
private message and said, do you wear these? And they say
yeah.
yes, and then they give you ones that you didn't wear, then yeah. But
Or
like,
can I see a video of you wearing them? Or, there are other things.
yeah.
The lady who taught me, she had a gentleman who she used to sell like a gallon of piss to, and shit was not new. I mean, she like literally would let it sit out and then send it to him, and then he would send video back of him like taking baths in it and drinking it and like washing himself and using it for lube and things. And we were just like, what the heck is going on? Like, what? Why would you? That is so unsafe. But
Right.
that's what he
Very
wanted.
unsafe.
So screw it. I mean, I don't. You again try to only sell things that's safe to people. But again, dude, if people are that silly, then
Yeah.
don't grift exactly. But like, you still can like, hey,
Definitely
demon.
get an STD check before you start doing that sort of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, no crap for sure. Hey, Tony. So yeah, let's keep going with this, and then we will hopefully get to. I think the next one was the anti-drug, and I think that's going to be the really fun one to get to
where
as well.
they're manufactured to appear worn and sometimes
We're gonna get to the
smartphone
next
vending
one.
machine in Abu Dhabi. For those of you who can't live without your phone for even one moment, fear not. There's a place where you can go and get a new mobile phone 24 hours a day, so you never need one.
You know, when you get that new girlfriend or boyfriend on the DL, and you need that burner phone right quick.
Oh
Now you
yeah,
gotta-
exactly.
Now you got a vending machine to get that burner phone right quick.
I mean, you do have a point.
What I to some extent I don't understand what this is, other than okay, a lot of us have let's say mental disorders, or we have conditions, right? I definitely do. So maybe it's hard for you to go and talk to customer service or somebody, or you don't want somebody to upsell you, right? Maybe you just you're like, I know I want this phone. I want to just go in. I want to get it. That makes a little bit of sense. But this seems still a little
This is
silly.
probably stupid rich people shit at one of those posh
Yeah.
hotels or something, and it's like, oh, you forgot your phone, you smashed your phone, like something dumb like that. Just get a brand new one, completely brand new, latest iPhone.
It's so silly. Yeah, and you'd get more use out of the panty machine. Exactly.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand this completely, except for a very, very small segment of the population. You know, once again, they're, the handful of people who, but that's what the interwebs is for, right? If you have a problem actually going into a place and talking to people or whatever, you can just go online and now you can just order everything if that is a problem. So why is there even a vending machine for this? Okay, a burner phone. This phone will self-destruct in 30 seconds after you finish your call with your not spouse. Exactly. After you send, it's 30 seconds after you send the dick pic. As soon as you send the dick pic.
The Mission Impossible phone.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if she's going to send you a picture, she better send it quick along with her address or some shit.
Right.
Well, that's
Make
why
it
you send after the dick pic gets sent, it says you have 30 seconds to respond before this phone explodes. So you got to send it fast. She's nice. That's so great. Thank you for that. That was great, Doorknob Head. All right, so let's keep going.
Worry about how to fill those desperate hours when you have to wait for your new phone to arrive. This is just one of the super luxury conveniences that are available to people in Abu Dhabi. Customers can get their hands on a new smartphone.
Where's Abu Dhabi? Is that India?
I think it's
The United Arab Emirates, whatever
you
it
go.
is.
Okay.
There you
Okay.
go.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe there's just not like access to storefronts there. Would that
Oh,
maybe
no, there
be
are.
Okay.
but I'm
Okay.
sure
So
it's
this is
very rich area.
This is more of a convenience thing, I guess. You don't have to go to the store.
okay. I
Yeah.
get you now. Okay. Hello, Mo. Welcome. Deadly spikes
What's
will
up,
spring
Mo?
out and pierce the thief's hand. Yeah, exactly. And that could be an option as well in case your phone gets stolen and you don't put in the right code. That you don't put in the right pattern. The spikes come out and stab your. Wasn't that in Metalocalypse? Oh no, they just had the spiky.
The death phones.
They just had the death phones, but the spikes didn't come out if they didn't. That was in something else. What reference is that to?
While you guys think of that, Troy says that's Abu Dhabi is the capital of Saudi Arabia. Thank you.
Okay. All right. There we go. So okay, you just have a section of just a really rich class that you can afford to have these little thingies. I guess is what we've.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that.
Interesting. The other thing that's interesting, unless they're in a really well policed area, is how strong is that glass protecting that phone right there?
Oh, right.
It probably is pretty indestructible, but imagine how many people are going to try to. Maybe they don't, but just what I'm thinking, right? Off the top of my head, is if there are people that try destroying those things often enough, then it's not worth them having them because they're causing damage constantly to the vending machine itself.
It's
So,
probably extremely thick bulletproof glass.
yeah, it's probably
also
just like an
probably in
ATM.
a luxury hotel. Like it might be on here,
Oh yeah,
but
yeah.
in fuck, what's it called? Can't remember. It's in one of the Arabic countries. It's like the richest country.
Okay.
They have a gold bullion vending machine.
Jeez.
Like you put your card in, pay the money, and a gold bullion brick gets dispensed because like that's how rich these people are, and it's in a hotel that's like mostly 24 karat gold, and it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Jeez. Okay, so it's probably kind of in the same place, and I believe you're correct, Vila. It's in some place where there's guards, or it's in the middle of some place, or a hotel, or a resort, or a mall, or something like that. That makes a lot more sense.
It is in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
Buying gold in a vending machine. There is a gold bullion vending machine in Abu Dhabi.
And then for some reason, this is where they have solid gold toilets as well, for no reason but a reason.
Just because they can.
For a reason but no reason. Hey, Brainless, how are you doing?
Hello. I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Good. Well, welcome to the craziness.
Hey, Brainless.
Hello.
What's
How's
up,
your
buddy?
phone call?
Yeah. It was a nice call. Yes.
Good.
Good. So right now we're looking at a vending machine for iPhones.
Oh, okay.
For high quality.
One those fucking things.
Oh, hi, Mango. Yay.
Hello.
How are you
What's
doing?
up?
Hey, Mango.
Doing pretty good. How are y'all?
Doing wonderful. Having a lot of fun with these vending machines that we're going over right now. Everybody say hello to Alien X. How are you doing, buddy?
Hello,
Hi, Alien.
It has been a while. Glad that you're here. I'm sure you'll enjoy this. So let's keep going with these vending machines, and then I'm gonna mute and turn off my camera for a second just to grab my phone to see if anybody did donate any money, and there may be some cock stapling happening. I don't know. Really quick, I don't know if I reiterated this, but Saturday, Mango and Lizard are doing their eating of the weird stuff for the Ukraine donations thingy-mabobber. And Friday, I will be getting a Ukrainian flag tattooed on my hip or somewhere on my legs. And then Saturday, we will show the video of that. So, Mango, do you really quick want to, while I go and grab this, let everybody know how much money was raised and some of the fun things you're doing Saturday?
Okay, so in total, before mine and Lizard's donations, we raised $4,900 roughly for various Ukraine charities.
That is awesome.
Yay.
Lizard and I are matching 10% of the total before Dita had matched, so we're each putting in roughly like $250. So yeah, we're looking at $5,400 that's going over to Ukraine to directly help people. And because of that, we're eating Cobes' potted meat nachos, which is a bed of spicy nacho Doritos covered in potted meat and cheese and microwave.
Pork rinds.
With no pork rinds in this one. There's no pork rinds in this dish. We're going to be watching that video on Friday. No pork
But there's Doritos. Is there Doritos?
Doritos is the base. We're going to
Of
put
course.
potted meat on top of it. We're going to put shredded cheese, bacon ranch. And it's going to be
Okay.
microwaved. And then
Oh.
we also have to eat Spam cookies, which are cookies with Spam cooked in the middle of them.
Okay, wait, hold
And-
on. You said you're microwaving that dish, not
Yes.
cooking it. It's not being cooked, prop. It's being microwaved.
It has to be
Mhm.
microwaved. That's the exact way that
That's how he did it.
Popes
Yeah.
did it.
Yeah.
So we're microwaving it.
Okay, so the second thing is what eggs?
Well, we're eating Spam cookies. We
Okay,
owed Dita
that's
that because she matched.
That's right. That's right.
And I came up with a recipe for that. I ate 14 fucking Spam cookies coming up with this recipe.
I'm sorry.
Oh
I'm sorry.
no.
It's all right. It's for charity. It's worth
Yeah.
it.
Right.
Yeah.
And then we have the joy of eating eggs deep fried in Mountain Dew.
Oh my god.
Or no, hard boiled in Mountain Dew. Sorry, they're
Yeah,
hard
yeah,
boiled
it's
in
hard-
Mountain Dew. And
Yeah,
then
hard-boiled.
we're eating eggs hard boiled in beer.
See, that I can go for that one at least. But
Well, the way that he does it, though, like he's very specific. He starts the boiling process. It gets down to a certain point. He cracks the eggs with a spoon, adds more beer to it, and cooks it down.
who does?
Oh, boy.
Cobes.
So everything is from Cobes?
Except for the Spam cookies. Those are something
Okay.
completely different. Yes.
Okay. Gosh darn it. Okay. I don't feel anywhere bad now getting a tattoo for this.
Exactly. Exactly.
And Mango, Troy asks, can your immune system handle this food?
No.
Exactly.
We have a feeling it's going to turn into a puke stream. Like, we're prepared for
Keep a
that.
bucket handy. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
Alien
yeah.
X, no.
Well,
Julian is lizard, but they are talking about security monitor lizard, which is a different lizard
Right.
than lizard, Julian lizard.
yeah.
We have a few lizard men in this community.
Mango, can you do me a favor, please? And
That's all he wants to know about.
can you please, Mango, post a security monitor lizards channel in the side chat so everybody can go there and subscribe and then hit the bell notifications so that you can find out about when we're doing this.
Absolutely.
And let's see. Okay, I don't think anybody else is new yet. Let's get back to the vending machines, and then we're going to get to the anti-drugs in the 1970s propaganda, which is hilarious. I almost died laughing. I almost broke a rib laughing at it because it's so redonkulous.
I lived through that, so yes, they are very hilarious.
The things...
That era.
Yes,
Mhm.
you have to fight Pearl to the death. I will weep at your funeral.
Yeah,
And
and sorry,
and-
Alien, but I'm not letting Pearl die.
No,
And-
that's why I
So
say
he's got
Alien.
backup.
I'll weep at your funeral.
Yeah, we'll stream it, though. It'll
Yeah.
be streamed.
Vila and I will
Yes.
do the wailing part. We'll be the
Yeah.
wailing ladies at your funeral.
We will raise money for whoever's funeral. We'll raise money for the funeral. Okay, let's keep going.
And get it up and running within about 5
We'll
minutes.
get it up?
It's a
Oh, never
service that's
mind.
currently only available if you
Up
have a
and
valid
running.
Emirates
Mhm.
ID and the correct form of payment. But for all those busy and important people out there in the UAE, this time-saving vending machine has cut out the need to stand around.
You know the time when at 3 o'clock in the morning you accidentally dropped your phone in the toilet at the club, and you still need to like get back to that sex so that you can get
Right,
laid
right,
later.
right.
This is the vending machine for you.
Wait,
In a phone
wait,
shop.
you haven't waterproof phone?
Well, you should at this point, but that you know what I'm getting at is you break your phone at 3 o'clock in the morning at
or
the
your
club.
partner gets pissed at you and flushes it down the toilet. Things like that.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And it is the mango who is squeaking, and yes, it is
Yes.
awesome. So
That is our that is our exclusive squeaky toy, and nobody else can have her. So
Yeah.
yeah, just wanted to add that in.
Yeah.
we have a mango squeaky toy.
That's
Oh.
Mango's trademark.
Alien, I may have found a few co-op spooky games. I will send you the links to them.
Sweet. And let me know as well if you find some of them that we can stream or that.
One of them is
Phasmophobia to
free.
me is just a little too boring. Like, not to be a
Yeah.
dick, but like, you know, like
Yeah.
there's a lot of time wandering around, and which isn't that bad, and especially with friends. But if there was like a more interactive co-op that we could do, that would be a lot of fun to stream or to
Yes,
like
I found
play.
Midnight Ghost Hunt, which is apparently like prop night
Ooh.
and meets like Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Ooh,
And like there
nice.
are a few other ones, but yeah, like I've been looking at cheap to free ones because loads are trying to profit off how good Phasmophobia was, and also how good Among Us was.
Mm-hmm.
And there are a few that have merged the two together that seem pretty interesting. So yeah.
Sweet, killer. That would be awesome to like
Yeah.
find those in the future for sure.
Awesome.
Alien X, this is how our stream works, or the streams that we do. We get distracted very freaking easily. Okay, let's.
We're here just to have
Yeah.
some fun. So, like,
No, well, that's
Italian, if you want to
that's
join in the conversation, yeah, keep typing.
yeah. And Alien, if you're not working, you can definitely join us as well, and that's always an option because you are part
Yeah.
of the streaming family. So let us know. I'm guessing you're working, but if you're not, jump inside of us. I mean, get in here, join us. Yeah. Okay, so let's get further into this because I know there's way funner. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured, but I had to ask.
Aw.
Usually, you will ask me to us to join if you're available, but I have to be courteous and ask if you would like to join. And same with anybody else out there that has joined us before or that we've had on our stream. You'll just have to let us know if you'd like to come on if we don't have a full panel already. And most likely we will have you on because we like all opinions from all different places, all walks of life. That's why I love having people from the Europes on here because then when I say something dumb, I love saying
Like
it.
the Europes, for
Yeah, like
example.
the
The Europes.
The Europes. Let's use
By the way,
that. Let's use that as the
Alien,
prime example here.
Alien. Yes, indeed.
Well-
You had to screen that, I'm in, because hell, I ain't feeling shit.
Yes. Because when I say something dumb that I love an outside opinion or people who can see how dumb and the idiocracy of where I live, unfortunately,
How
is.
American.
And yeah,
Welcome to Costco.
America.
I love you.
Fuck yeah. You know, yeah.
Right.
Welcome to Costco. It's just like when you go to Walmart. It's pretty much like, welcome to Walmart.
Welcome to
love
Costco.
you.
I love you.
Yeah, but to me, it's more like what Walmart is like when you
Yep.
go there. You know,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it's like I was saying the other day. So, America, you guys are turning over Roe v. Wade, right?
Yeah.
Nobody's turning
Ireland
over
tried
yet,
to
but
ban
yes.
abortion, and we voted, and everyone voted against it. Fucking Irish Catholics didn't do what you're doing.
Well, the other thing that I found out a couple days ago was there's only a very, very small part of the Bible, and it actually says that you may not give an abortion unless the only time you shouldn't do an abortion is if the mother is going to die. So you're going to punish the people who did it if the mother dies. There's that other than that, there's like nothing that says it's bad. It just says that if you do it and she dies, which is that makes sense. You shouldn't be doing it if you are not able to do it or it's in an alley or something. So
Should be done safely.
there's not
So it
and
should
there's
be
not
legal
really,
because illegal
then it would
abortions
be
are
safe.
fucking dangerous.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing that like in the Bible it just says make sure that the woman is safe enough for it to happen so she lives because that was the point of it.
Right.
Well, see,
there's
it's
There's another part of the Bible though that explains how pastors should do a forced miscarriage on women that have potentially cheated on their partners. If
Okay.
she didn't cheat, then the forced miscarriage won't happen. But a forced miscarriage is an abortion.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
So, just like most of the things in the Bible, and once again, I'll say this for I believe most of us, we aren't anti-religion. We're just anti-extremists that are religious.
Oh, God.
Because
Yeah.
you can be spiritual, you can believe in the religion, especially Jesus taught, and we'll just poke fun at Christianity right as of now because they're the ones who are trying to overturn this. The evangelicals in the Americas are trying to. Is Jesus hung out with the prostitutes, the whores. He said, turn thy cheek. He said, love thy neighbor. He said, do everything that you can to make everybody else's life happy and good in your existence. These people are going out of their way to make everybody's life
Harder.
very hard, and not so that you can live the life that you want. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, America is supposed to be a melting pot where every religion is taken into account in the government and our rules and stuff. There's only one religion that I know of, and maybe it's in the Quran. I didn't look it up, but the only people that are pushing this once again are the evangelicals. And they're the ones who are saying, I have to tell everybody how to live. Well, my religion doesn't say that, what I believe in doesn't say that that's wrong. So why do you get to tell me how to live my religion, even though that's not how it's not really how this goes. But
We'll see.
I have a bit of a. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, hon.
Oh, no. Go ahead.
I
I'm
just
sorry.
had a bit of a bitchy question to ask, like hypothetical
Sorry.
question. It was so if Christians believe that Satanists and atheist religious beliefs are aborting babies and religious rights are protected, then doesn't that mean they cannot ban abortion because it's your legally protected right? I know that
it depends,
isn't, but you know what I mean.
What they're trying to do right now is make it on a state-by-state basis, make it to where states get to decide things. That is why I always encourage people that watch my streams to donate to the Satanic Temple Reproductive Rights Legal Aid Fund, because they are fighting in states that do follow the Religious Freedom Act to accept the fact that first trimester abortions, which are the ones that most women get, as a religious freedom. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Like there is an ongoing legal fight for that. There is an organization that's out there doing their best to make sure that people can get access to services. And if you go through the National Abortion Fund, which I posted, you can get financial help for services, and you can find out where you can go legally to get those services.
Yes.
And may I add that we had that one leaked opinion. Now supposedly there's another one out there. It's not an overturning. They are opinions at this point. They've not even ruled on by the Supreme Court. They may not be heard now because
It's
all
a
the commotion that's
draft
going on behind it.
option. Like it's not just an opinion. It's the first one is a draft option.
Right.
And the draft option means that the majority of people have already stated their opinions on it.
Right.
And so if they take that to the floor, if they try and fight for that, they already have so many people that have agreed, we need to make this a state's issue, not a constitutional right.
But there's supposedly another leak as well. So I'm thinking with all the commotion going on and all the light on it, they may not even bring it up at this point because it's just going to hurt
everyone.
Yeah, well,
hurt them, hurt everyone.
That thought process hasn't worked ever with anything to do with America in the last 5 years minimum.
So later this week we're going to do a stream all on this. We totally got veered and we need to get back on track for this one, but we will be doing a stream about safe sex, contraceptives, and abortion altogether, what you can do to prevent a baby in the first place, and then what happens if for some reason something happens after. And we're going to, as Slim, I'm going to go through it. I know Cookie McSweet Tits already went through it a couple times, but I think I would like to actually go through it and talk about it as a male in my experiences personally firsthand with these things, and just go over. So speaking of this devil, let's go ahead and just keep going, because I think
Waiting for some adolescent
oh yeah, I need to share it again. Hold on. There we go. Okay, I got it.
oik to give you his cheesy sales pitch. Number 18. Abu Dhabi vending machine spits out real gold.
Okay, this
Yes.
is what
Oh, you know how it is.
this is what we were speaking
I
about.
thought
We
they'd have it
predicted-
on here.
We should have
predicted
known
this video.
Yeah, and we should have known it was gonna. Yeah. So here we go.
It's a late night and all the jewelers are closed and you just can't get to your favorite gold bar in the bank vaults until they open at 9. However,
You know, when your significant other gets kidnapped by the
You need
mafia,
a ransom. Yeah.
yeah, and you got to get that gold bullion, because the only thing they'll do
When
is
you just find out that the stock exchange is about to crash, so you go and use all your money to buy gold bullion, and you know,
the
first
time
world
that,
elite stuff.
the time that your gold dildo breaks and you need to make a new one, you gotta go and.
you just need to get your hands on some lovely shiny gold. Well, fortunately for you, Abu Dhabi is leading the way in crazy Lux vending machines.
That's crazy that this
It looks like it's a
place is
small
doing all this.
bullion
if you're-
bar then.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, those
I'm
they
sorry.
look like
Can I just say that
novelty.
every time I hear the name Abu Dhabi, I start laughing my ass off.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Like I
Well,
can't
it's
take
not-
anything seriously when I hear that name.
Well,
I
let's
know.
also remember that if anyone is an old Garfield fan, that's where he always wanted to send Nermal, was to Abu
Oh,
Dhabi.
yeah.
He always
Yeah.
said, "Oh,
Okay.
that's right." That is correct. I forgot about that.
Right. As soon as I heard the
That's
name,
dog, yeah.
no, Garfield was a
What?
cat.
No, Mermal.
Oh no, Odie was the dog.
Odie, yeah, Odie was the
Mermal
dog.
was the black and white cat, or
Little kitten, little grayish kitten, yeah.
yeah, that always like
Yeah.
fucked with him,
Mm-hmm.
It was the little
Which was-
tiny kitten that was always
which-
screwing with Garfield.
which is
Yeah.
my favorite. I love her the
Yes.
most. So, okay, all right, let's go like this, and then we don't need more explanation in what the freak that was. So here we go,
Right.
and this happens.
Marijuana
yeah, we've
vending
gone through
machine.
this one.
Hell yes.
Yeah, and we have had these in the California has them, and I think there are a couple in Denver, maybe.
This sounds like some crazy scheme indeed, but it's not all as free and easy
And
as it would.
before anybody asks, you have to put in. I'm sure they tell you, but you have to put in your ID, and then you can't buy more within 24 hours if you get a limit. And then you put in money, which is most likely a credit card or a debit card to buy the weed.
first appear. Marijuana vending machines are certainly a feature of the new legalized landscape, but they're not available to just any Tom, Dick, or Harry on any street corner. These
Oh.
machines are generally located inside secure rooms within dispensing pharmacies.
Yeah, like 10 years ago or something like that, maybe even 15. I'm old. They had a vending machine outside of a dispensary, and they kept getting robbed. People kept breaking
gosh,
into it and
yeah.
taking all.
Why?
I can see it.
So then that's when they began putting these inside of like a hallway, just like the ATMs are in like most banks. You know how they're not like out in the front. You got to like walk through a thing, or you got to like show a thing and open a thing. And so that's kind of how they are now, is they're inside of a building or something other than just sitting out there. Because there was this amazing footage of these people who came in an SUV, and they just kept backing into the pot machine until it
God.
just broke open. And then
Mhm.
4 dudes in like hoodies and like all black jumped out and just grabbed it all. And then they threw it in the back of the windows that were broken out in the back of their SUV. And then they just bolted. And to the best of my knowledge, they never got caught.
Jeez.
So they stole an SUV to be able
Mhm.
to steal from a pot vending machine, and because all the aspects were stolen, they got away with it. That's
Well,
amazing.
Well, they may have used a vehicle that was somebody's, but again, they just took off the plates, and it was just nondescript enough. You know, you have a black Suburban with blacked out windows in San Diego, everybody and their mom fucking has one of those.
Yeah.
So they just went like, like every, other house has one. So you just like, you can't, and who knows what they did with the vehicle after. They probably junked it. They probably owned a junkyard. Probably somebody brought in a junk vehicle and they just were like, oh, we can make this work for like 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And they just, took it and they
drop it off at a pick apart so that someone else can just like buy pieces off of it. No big deal.
Yeah. Well, and California has a lot of places that take apart cars. So I saw a lot of those places when I was growing up. So yeah, you literally just bring a car into a shop and just it gets cut all down really quick. And serial numbers go this way, go that way. Yeah, a chop shop. There you go. And serial numbers go this way and that way. And, the car's parted within freaking hours. You literally have like four dudes that just have like, yeah, exactly. And you can literally, I've seen cars being chopped apart when I was younger. So yeah, they probably did that. And good for them. But now that's why they have them in entranceways and in buildings.
So far, it doesn't seem as though it's possible to just go to any vending machine on any street corner, pick up a bag of weed and get high. Although in some places, it's definitely
one thing that's great about these, again, just like some of the others, say you get out of the club at 2 a.m. or midnight and there's not a place open and you want to smoke a joint, or you're like, oh, I smoked all the weed, at the event I was just at, I want to go home with like a little bit of weed. These things are great because then you can go get them without having to like talk to anybody, but it's still legal enough because you have to show enough credentials or have a valid ID and stuff. So just like the pizza vending machine and the hamburger or cheeseburger vending machine, I'm totally for those being 24 hours because then there's ways for people to have access to things that they normally wouldn't be able to.
Definitely more like that than ever before. In the United States and Canada, these vending machines may be operated by dispensary employees. They're required to use the patient's prescription and often are equipped with a fingerprint ID recognition system.
I didn't know there was a fingerprint.
Wow,
but
that's
hey,
interesting.
Cool. That works.
Yeah.
To scan the patient and ensure that all the drugs are only being dispensed to approved parties.
For a second, I thought there was mushrooms up here, but I don't think there was.
It simply would not do it all to have all the sundry going around getting high all day long. Now, car purchasing system.
Okay, so this is
it has more. Or
this is what Widow's son was talking about for Shani's vaginal coverings, which is a tent.
Get out of my head,
all human
Slim.
interactions from the process of choosing and purchasing a new vehicle. That's right. The Carvana car vending machine is a fully automated and online service through which you can buy a vehicle with barely any requirement to interact with another human being at any stage at all. How delightful. The idea is that the customer can go online, choose their vehicle, and pay for it. Then they can...
So you walk up with your stolen bullion that you got at the other vending machine, and you put that in.
Wearing your used panties.
Yeah, you put that into this, and it goes, okay, here's a car.
Go and collect it from a vending machine, or if they aren't completely allergic to people, they can have it delivered to their door on a truck. The vending machine itself is supposed to be all about the experience. The bright sparks behind the Carvana company claim that what was lacking in buying a car was the experience, so they wanted to make it fun. Now, I'm sure it has nothing to do with keeping employee costs low. The machine itself works a bit like any vending machine. The vehicles are stacked up inside on moving panels, so when the customer arrives to collect their car, they punch in some details and drop a coin in the slot as if they were buying a Coca-Cola. Then the cars move through the vending machine via a system of robotics and technological wizardry until it reaches the delivery bay.
Well, if I gotta fucking already buy it online before I go to this motherfucking place, why the fuck would I even want to do this?
Right.
They
just have it delivered for fuck's sake.
Yeah,
no,
they
said it's the experience.
Yeah,
it's to be like, I did this. Like,
yeah,
streamers, like fucking Jake Paul streamer bullshit, you know?
Yeah, I kind of get it, but they said, yeah, they'll deliver it to your house. Okay, well, then why the fuck am I going to go and put a coin in a thing if you'll just fucking deliver it to me?
Where the customer can then step inside and drive Visit a cafe which has completely eliminated the need for people to work there by designing the eating establishment entirely around the principle of the vending machine.
Okay, but hold on. But right before they showed this or started this, there was a gentleman that was explaining how to use the vending machine to people. Watch. Okay. See the
Which has
gentleman?
completely
Him?
eliminated the need for
He's
people
telling
to work
them.
there by
He's telling
designing
them.
the eating.
So there's actually people that have to work there to show you how
Right.
to use
No,
it.
that's the owner. That's the owner. So he doesn't have any employees.
Okay.
Right.
All right, I will
Yeah.
go with that. Brainless. That's the owner, but still, there's have to be people that explain it to people, unless
And
it is,
people that clean it and restock it, clean
and if
out
it
the
breaks
vending
down, and
machines,
yeah,
pest
yeah,
control.
all of the above. There's still a handful of things. So
Yeah.
they
But
say that
like
it's
for people with
workerless,
anxiety,
but
that don't want to talk to somebody behind the register, then this
Yeah,
is
but
a thing.
the thought of being in a room with that many people
Yeah,
that are
that's
going
true.
for the novelty of it makes me more anxious than going to a basic cafe and having to talk to one person
Yeah.
asking
that is
for
true.
food.
I believe these.
right.
I believe these are train stations or trolley stations or places that you're on the go, or a bus station. So it's
Yeah.
just. I think it would just be a tiny bit easier, if you stood in line and you just went up and click, 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 put in your, I think that's what it's more for, is the convenience of
Oh, yeah.
being at a mobile station. But yes, and we talked about this earlier, Brainless, and you weren't here, about how
Yeah.
certain types of vending machines are for people that have conditions, or it may be easier for them. Like what it was the cell phone vending machine that I said that at, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Where I can see if you have a tendency to not want to talk to people, just like you order things on your phone, which again, you could have just ordered your phone on your phone and probably gotten it about the same time than going to the vending machine. But yes, and I'm on the same page with that. There are certain times where I do love interacting with a real human. Everybody say hello to Clockwork Rex.
Hey,
How are you doing?
Clockwork.
Hey,
Hey,
Rex,
Hello,
I've
Rex.
not seen you in ages. How are you?
Yes, I hope you're doing good. Yes. So like when I go to a bar, I want to interact with the bartender, right? But sometimes when I'm going to get my coffee in the morning, sure, yes. But sometimes when I want to get my coffee in the morning, I would kind of rather just like go to a thing and push buttons and not have to talk to somebody, because I'm not ready mentally sometimes to talk to people. But convenience is like another thing. Like if I got to stand at a train station, and there is, let's say, unfortunately, you have a cafe and their employees don't show up, or some of them don't. Do I have time to deal with the complications because of staffing for an establishment, when I could just go walk up and click on a vending machine for a second? And yeah, so there are
Yes.
Sorry.
exactly, there you go. And you
Yeah.
know what, sometimes I don't want to walk into the porn store and buy all those things at once.
It's
Yeah.
true.
I'd rather go to a vending machine. Well, especially when I'm drunk, I'd rather walk to a vending machine and just push in the things that I want, and then go home and sadly masturbate.
Wait, you don't have that? You don't have your equipment ready?
Oh no, I have the whole it's a suitcase that I open up every time, and
Okay.
it's got all the instruments, and that's just for masturbation. I have the whole dungeon over here, for the rest of the fun stuff.
Yeah, we have the Costas in our Sainsbury's, Tesco's, and garages. So, like the petrol station has a Costa vending machine. They only do the hot drinks, mind. And sometimes you'll be lucky and they have a syrup pump next to it. Like our Odeon has a coffee vending machine. and you get the syrup pumped, but you have to pump the syrup yourself. So you just people lie and they don't actually pay for syrup when they get it, or they pay for one pump and they give themselves 3. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, we are very glad to hear that you were just busy working and that you are well. I'm glad to have you back or for you to be here with us. Let's see. I thought I saw something else. Sure, we'll go with. Now I'm wondering if a glory hole with a coin slot would go over, and I'm sure that it would. A glory hole vending machine, I'm sure that can be a thing. You have one side's a vending machine, another side's a vending machine, and you both go in and you put in money, and the glory hole opens, and you.
Oh God!
Jeez, and right.
You're getting way too into that idea, man.
Well, the thing. Yeah, wife vending machine, exactly. So I think that I'm gonna patent the glory hole vending machine and make it double-sided, and they'll probably make $1 million on that. So before we start even more, which we've gotten way sidetracked, but it's okay. If you don't finish in time and the glory hole closes, dropping your pecker and charges you twice the amount to open it back up. Ooh. Yes. Score.
Ooh. I just have this weird image of it being a vending machine and not being a 2-sided one, but it's are you wanting to suck or be sucked? And you just press suck, and all of a sudden you pick what face you want. Also, it's like you just hear the machine open.
Yeah.
Well, it really wouldn't be a vending machine. Would it be more of like a booth?
Up, and then there's just like a face with a mouth there.
Oh, demon, no. And no.
They suck it. Or you want to suck, and it's just all of a sudden the same thing. You just hear the something that you pick one, it's like, and then a little penis dildo thing comes out, and you're like, through a glory hole, and it's like,
So that is wonderful, but the only problem, unfortunately, with the glory holes, which I've come to understand, is they want the random person on the other side. So having a fake thing isn't part of the kink. It is having a real person on the other side that they don't know who it is. And what I really found out, and as soon as I say this, we're going to go further into this, is what I really found out is racists love doing people of other races because they think it's kinky. So I have people that I know that are racist, and they'll come in and do things with other people of other races. And you're like, oh my gosh, like why are... Just come. Never mind. Okay, so let's keep going.
Vending establishment entirely around the principle of the vending machine. However, these are not regular vending machines that are filled with Snickers bars and Cheetos. Okay. In its defense, it's a place that serves real food, and it's prepared daily by actual human chefs. So it doesn't eliminate the person from the picture, just the server from the restaurant. Every day.
Okay, Mango, how do you feel about that?
I feel awkward about that. Like, I mean, okay, I get it if someone, like, hand makes the food every day and, like, they put it inside of the vending machine for just that day.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know. Because I make food on demand for people. Like, that's not a big deal. I can do that, but...
So if it's kept in the right temperature and in the right conditions... But then, do you heat it up later? That's the other weird thing.
Some things don't do well. Like if they're sitting together,
some things really
the consistency. Like spinach, you want that cooked spinach. You want that very quickly. Yeah. Otherwise, it goes disgusting.
You also don't want something like various sandwiches with things like tomato and lettuce and stuff just sitting around all day.
Agreed.
Because all of that will like seep into the bread and make it
and like avocado browns so quickly, and they do it. There's a lot of avocado in like lunch foods and stuff. Like
it's one thing if it's like a pasta salad where you can like regulate the temperature of the machine that it's in and you can have it for just that set amount of time. But like,
That's why
really
you
You
prepare.
have to pick very
Yeah.
specific menu items
Yeah,
and
yeah, there we go.
things like that, right? Like,
Yeah.
there's some things like, and if I know this, and I'm like, every fucking chef must. When you cook that meal, it is amazing. It is perfect. You've made sure everything is amazing right then, but it will not taste the same 5 hours later
Yeah.
as it would when you've made it. You know it's good when you have made it. You do not account for it settling and the way flavors change over time and things like that. Like,
Yeah, like it's
so-
one thing if you work at something like a deli where you pre-make all of these things for various people and it's like, okay, these are going to sit for this long, these are the ingredients we'll put in, and if people want something added to it, we can do that separately.
yeah.
But this is a vending machine.
Yeah.
My favorite example is a burger.
Yeah.
You have bread on top and bottom, and then you put the burger, on the bun. But then everything else has to be layered in a certain way that it doesn't congeal, or that you give it to the customer fast enough so they're able to eat it before temperature changes, and the tomato and lettuce turn to jelly. So just that is a very simple thing that you have to do, and so some of these things.
I feel weird about it, and I'm not even a fucking chef, so I can't imagine how it is for Mango. Because it's again like
I think I'm just sensitized to a lot of things.
It. Yeah, like you're still putting effort into cooking it. It's just you know as a chef it won't taste the same.
Oh no,
by the
it will
time the
not.
person
No.
eats it as when you made it. It won't be as good, and then it's like, do you feel like people are actually getting the quality food you make or not? Like,
yeah, and the fact that they say that there are chefs preparing it, it's like, okay, are these chefs feeling as weird about it as I do just looking at it? Like, do they feel awkward about putting all of these things that they specifically created in here? Because
or is it just a cultural thing where to us it's so alien, the thought of it?
Possibly.
Maybe. Okay,
well,
let's keep going.
The food is.
No, go ahead, Widows.
I was going to say, well, I mean, it could also be how the actual preparation is done. Like it could be, because I've sent Slim a channel that shows a lot of vending machines like that, and it kind of seems almost like they do some of them not frozen, but like right in between a lot of the times, because it seems like that's more of how it's being done. And well, that's actually how it looks,
Also,
when they actually get it.
Robotics, aren't they? So they go like, it won't all be mixed together. They're like, duh, 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 and then it drops out, as opposed to it being in the pot.
Well, no, that doesn't.
Just rushing down.
That
Right.
And it's been connected to the restaurant, and they were literally like kind of make it to the order for it as well. And so it's like kind of like a co-op is not the right word, but it is made to order. You just don't have to ever talk to anybody. But the restaurant is connected to it. So I think that is some of it.
It's like order by app sort of thing.
Yeah. And as well, like you said, Vila, where it's like it's gonna put it together. And that's how the pizza one was done, and that's how the burger one was done as well. It was individual ingredients they put together, and then they made the burger a certain way, put things together, and gave it to you, just like the pizza. They made the dough first, then the sauce got put on, and it was made technically the right way, but there was a little bit of interaction with live people. Just again, you don't have to deal with the live people. So let's keep going.
Is prepared by 60 chefs at a central kitchen.
60 chefs in a central kitchen.
And is then distributed to the vending machines, and the food is always fresh, which is really the minimum requirement for food.
Okay, so people make it, and then they put it in the vending machines, and then you're supposed to get it within the set amount of time. So they say it's fresh, but I don't know how fresh it actually is unless you are sitting there watching them putting it in, and then you like. I mean,
Well,
it has all these barcodes.
I'm sure they probably rotate it out maybe like 2 or 3 times a day.
No, I'm sure that it's fresh-esque, but and that the barcode here and some of the other things I'm sure say all that, but you don't know.
Food now, isn't it? The food does range in price from $3.50 up to $5, and customers can choose from all the usual payment options. This is about convenience, after all. The Chef in the Box experience is available around the clock all year long, providing the ultimate.
See, once again, this is a great thing because how many times have... all right. This is a perfect example for me. When I perform at conventions, fairs, festivals, I get done at 2 o'clock in the morning. I get done at 3 o'clock in the morning. When I work nightclubs and fetish events, right? I need the option to still be able to eat. And there are so many times where we get to a hotel, we get somewhere, and I'm trying to order. Even whatever service, hotel service, room service. There are so many times that I get there and they're like room service ends at 2:15 and it's 2:30, or 2 a.m. and it's 3 a.m. and I'm like, so I have to go to 7-Eleven or I have to go to these like crappy places to get food. If I could in my hotel make a pizza through a vending machine, I would be in heaven. So these things are great for the times where you can't be able to buy something because there aren't people working or it doesn't make sense to have a staff making hamburgers or something like that in the middle of the night. And drunkies can't abuse staff if there's nobody to abuse. So if the burger comes out wrong or there isn't those ingredients, all they get to do is beat up a vending machine and Karens can't ask for the manager.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite vending machines I've ever seen is actually at the Charlotte International Airport.
Okay.
Because it's available 24 hours a day, and it just has things like pre-made sandwiches, pre-made salads with like a separate dressing, and you just walk up to the little window you want, slide your card, and it'll open the door for you.
Yeah. Those are nice as well.
Those are cool.
That's the thing. There's been so many times I have not been able to get food, which look at how skinny I am already. I'm already about to die from malnutrition and I need food. So it would have been great so many times if I could just have walked down the street, walked downstairs and just paid to get these things made. All right, let's keep going. Let's see. Let's go to the next one. And I think we might have already done this already.
Diverse selection of vending machines on Earth, and this time we have bananas. And although that may seem like a crazy idea,
so if you're vegan and you want to use a vibrator or dildo, and you don't want to go plastic or rubber.
They test on animals.
Yeah, this is how to get your jollies off in the middle of the night.
A junk food vending machine fans everywhere, it kind of makes sense, really, although there is still only one of these machines in Tokyo, and as of yet, none anywhere else. Perhaps the people are not yet clamoring for bananas on demand. The Dole Banana Company struck upon
that would be so great for me, like, if there was one near me, because sometimes I get a hankering for, like, banana pudding at 2 a.m. Got everything else but the bananas.
Exactly, and I believe the next one we're getting to is some other type of fruit. It may be a mango. Oh my God, it's going to be a mango.
The idea of the banana vending machine.
So did you see that, everybody? Up at the top, it said mango. So keep watching.
And as of yet, none anywhere else.
There is a mango vending machine.
Perhaps the people are not yet clamoring for bananas on demand. The Dole Banana Company struck.
So if you look at the top, it does say mango right here on these. So there is a mango vending machine in Tokyo.
There you go.
Yes. She's so we're gonna full
She's been
screen
hiding.
that.
She's been hiding it from us.
Mango has been selling herself in Tokyo in a vending machine. I knew it. I knew that's how you were making your money. I didn't want to dox you or call you out until I had proof. But now we have proof.
Now we know.
You're selling yourself in Tokyo in a vending
Mango,
machine.
how could you?
I mean, okay, look, my options were OnlyFans or the Tokyo vending machine, and they pay more for me there. Sorry.
And they gave you a lump sum. They were like, we're gonna give you, this chunk of money up front, and you just give us the mango, and we'll package it and we'll sell it. And how could you say no? I mean, it's a perfect opportunity.
I signed an NDA for my dole contract, but this is a small enough channel to where maybe they won't find me.
Yeah, they're not. They'll never find this. They'll never see this.
They're watching us right now.
Oh, fuck. My contract.
Cheese and rice. All right. Okay. So here we go.
Upon the idea of the banana vending machine, and it's proven to be a certain success. Orange juice vending machine. Now I'm sticking around
These are
Japan
cool.
for this next vending machine
this is a cool
excitement
one.
extravaganza. The orange juice kind. Now I know it doesn't sound especially thrilling or even innovative, but this machine actually squeezes the juice there and then on the spot. So
Yeah,
you
right in
poke your
front of
pennies in the
you.
slot, and not only are you rewarded with a refreshing beverage, but you're also gifted the excitement of watching your orange juice getting squished.
You get to see a machine jizz orange juice.
I was
mean,
gonna
how
say it
good-
looks
I'm
like
down for that.
eye jizz, not eye juice.
Yeah, and you get to see it squish balls. You get to see it squish orange balls and then jizz out an orange juice. So how can you say no to that?
Fished right out of the fruit itself. Honestly, the fun of the vending machine knows no bounds. Whatever shall they think of next?
Ooh, and it peels it as well, so you get to see it de-ball it and then give you the juice.
The orange get de-skinned.
That's exactly every feminist dream, is to see a man get de-balled and then his juice gets poured out. So
the company behind this thrilling marvel is called Feed Me Orange, the wacky
Whoa,
jokers.
whoa,
They've been busy
whoa.
installing their fruity machines across Japan, where they have seemingly been met with a degree of interest and a flurry of penny poking activity.
I've seen a handful of bars that have this as their juicing machine for when they make screwdrivers. So they're just always squeezing oranges to put in the vodka in. They have these things over here in America called towers, and it is like a really, really tall cylinder that they put mimosas in, or screwdrivers, or Bloody Marys in, and then
Or
at the
beer.
bottom has or beer, yeah, and they have a little tap at the bottom, a spout, and then you just fill up your own stuff. So you for $20 or $30 or whatever, you get this large amount of alcohol, and you put it at a table with 8 or so people, and then you just pour your own drinks for however long until it empties out. So they're using these machines not as a vending, but as a way to go through that much orange juice.
Oh, it's wild times indeed. Just a hot pizza from the vending machine out front. It's easy.
Okay, so we've seen another version of this, but we will watch a little bit of this, but we already went over this in another stream.
Easy peasy. But hang on. With all the fancy tech in Japan, how come they still have video rental stores? That's weird. That mystery aside, the idea of a steaming
awesome.
hot dinner out of an automated machine is not actually especially unusual amongst the good people of Japan.
I like how this comes out.
Vending machines there have been pumping out hamburgers, curry rice, and other things like nobody's business. In fact, the Japanese people...
Yeah, so once again, this is a wonderful thing at like 3 a.m. or 2 a.m., once you've left the bar and there's not a storefront that's open for you to get something to eat. So let's go to the
Or
next
you're
one. Which
stoned.
Yeah.
No
Or you're
way,
stoned.
cotton candy.
And once again, like say it's noon, say it's 2 p.m., and you're stoned and you don't want to talk to somebody, but you really want that fucking pizza, bro. you can just go to that vending machine and just, pump it out. Once again, it's awesome for people who don't want to talk to people and don't mind there being a little bit of hiccups. Because that's the thing. If you're a Karen or a Jaren or whatever is the male equivalent, doesn't matter. You're gonna
Jaren.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna be pissed if something goes wrong. But if you're a normal human being that understands like how the world works, going to these things isn't like a big deal, like going to a vending machine and like punching a bunch of things and putting in your card and, oh, cool. And if it breaks, yeah, you just call the number and just like tell them, hey, like this thing happened and da 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 da, and you're probably gonna get your money back. And unfortunately,
they almost always refund it immediately, and then they send someone out to put a sign on the machine that says out of order.
Yeah, exactly. So your experience is kind of ruined for that 5 seconds, but come back in a week and it probably is working again, and just do it. Don't be a dick. And once again, I think these things are for experience, and I think that's what I think we were talking about earlier. Is they're novelties.
Candy vending machine is exactly what it sounds like.
Can you pause real quick?
Yes.
Update on the kittens. There are 3, and we think Mama is done, and she is tuckered out.
Oh, I don't blame her, man. Oof.
So all of the three
are doing good.
Are doing good.
Yay.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Everybody say hello to Surf. Welcome, Surf.
Hi, sir.
Hey,
Surf here too.
If there's anybody else who's in the side chat who hasn't said hello to us, please say hello
Jasper?
to us.
Or did you
I believe
Yeah, I
we
think
already
we-
said hello to Jasper, and if not, hey bro, what's up?
And then Milk or Cream is in the chat as well. Do we say hi?
Oh,
Yeah, Milker's
no.
Milky.
Yeah. If we
Yep.
didn't say hello to you, Milk, then hello. We went over to this vending machine at one point in time, but I had to pause it because the way that it's made is fucking awesome. So everybody watch the way that the cotton candy is made in this machine.
A really awesome idea. The vending machine itself is located in a shopping center, so it takes a little bit of searching, but this is most certainly the thing to do when in pursuit of an instant cotton candy fix. The machine is called Magic Candy and has the completely adorable sounding
So see how there's like nothing and then just a huge ball just appears out of nowhere.
subtitle of Automatic Cotton Candy Robot, which is basically how all children...
Cotton candy robot. It's my next hit, everybody. I'm making a song out
Yes,
of it.
absolutely do it. Team up with
Imagine
John
the future
Stock.
would
Yeah, exactly. Me and John Stock are gonna make candy, cotton candy robot. Exactly.
be. At least I did anyways. The best thing about this cute and sticky vending machine is the sheer variety that's available. There are actually 18 flavors, and they all have wonderful and evocative names. How could any one of us resist Celestial Beauty? Although what that might taste like is a puzzle. Or how about Rose Elf? Or the Hope...
You know it's gonna taste good just because it's spun by it's the
It's
same
just
process.
There's
Yeah,
one
yeah.
like, wait, is it going to actually be a flower? What?
Yeah, these machines are programmed to make them like that.
Yeah, like
Oh, so they come out in the different shapes, is what
Yeah.
I'm seeing. Okay,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
what?
doing
Yeah.
the flour on a cotton candy machine is really fucking hard when you do it by hand. But if you do it like pre-programmed robotically, it comes out perfect every single time.
Because I did notice specific angle, you could see cotton candy that just flies all at the top of the machine.
Mhm.
So it looked like there's waste, so to speak, because it's
Like-
just like floofing up. But
Okay.
When you program a cotton candy machine to do something like that, like automatically, what it'll do is where the cotton candy actually comes out of will open and close accordingly so that it can get the specific designs, and it'll move the machine itself in a way to make it.
Yeah,
And
I saw
it's
how
so
it
wonderful.
was spraying like a thin and a thicker, and so it was doing the patterning to make it into the design. Unfortunately, they haven't shown us the inside yet, and that was the problem. They kept showing us from the side, and as of now, they haven't shown us the top. Hopefully, they do.
Hopelessly romantic sounding fall in love at first sight. That's my pet guinea pig twink.
Okay, so there we go. So it's kind of out of focus, and maybe it will get bent, but you see how there's like this part and the outer part?
Yeah.
So it made the whole pattern of it what we can see.
Favorite. There's also
see-
the enigmatic.
Okay,
Like-
so see how there's the tip right here, and then here's
Doing
So-
that by hand, what you'll have to do is you'll have to add the coloring powder to the sugar
While-
that's in there while
Yeah.
it's like turning, and then you'll have to stop, add the new coloring powder, and then do it again until you get it right. But that can automatically do it for you.
yeah, and usually by that point the gentleman's penis isn't hard anymore. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
it really
thinking about
isn't.
that's something else. Okay.
Lord Slim.
Guardian of the heart, and more.
Oh,
Seriously,
goodness.
for a spun sugar confection, this stuff seems to promise a whole lot. So, for the bargain price of between $3 and $6,
Okay, let's
Japan,
get
which
into-
works out to approximately one machine.
Let's get into, of course, a cup of noodles or a ramen vending machine.
For every 23 people. This time, however, I'm going to take a peek at the eternally popular cup of noodles vending machine. Ramen is a staple
love
of
cup of
Japanese
noodles.
life.
Okay, so who's never eaten a cup of noodles before?
Yeah, me.
I have.
Never. Never, ever.
Oh yeah, me
Really?
too.
Well,
I
You
Yeah.
mean like actual
Yeah.
pot
Have you just
noodles
never
or
been
the
broke,
brand?
Brainless?
Okay.
The-
The
Okay.
brand, because I already
Brand.
know that you
Yeah.
know that you've eaten pot noodles. I know that.
Yeah,
it's
I've had
it's
pot
the-
noodle,
but not
noodle, but not cup
Yeah.
noodle.
Matter of fact, I have cup of noodles here.
Oh, so do I.
We have like cup of soup.
Oh,
yeah.
I always have
That's-
ramen in
that's
my
a
house.
different
That's
company.
a different brand. That's completely
Yeah.
Well, see, I have the ramen in the packages, not in the
Mhm.
cup.
Yeah.
But yeah, same difference
Yeah,
almost.
me too.
But yeah, so it's the same difference, Vila and Brainless. To
Oh,
pot
I was
noodles.
wrong. I have
It's,
Methan brand.
Oh, see, I have a cup of noodle. I have cheddar cheese flavor because that's Small Human's favorite one.
I have Nissan brand, but it's pretty much the same thing.
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
that is
yeah,
cup
yeah,
noodles.
it's the
That's
same.
the exact
Oh.
same thing.
I
Yeah.
saw on Instagram that random Instagram video thing. Someone has a mini cup noodle vending machine at their house. Like it's one of the
That is pretty
personal
cool.
ones.
That sounds adorable.
interesting.
Yeah, and it had a little cup noodle coin that you put in, and it distributed it.
Interesting.
It was like a tabletop
That is
one.
interesting.
It was so weird and cool, and I thought, oh, that's just a joke novelty thing. I didn't think it was an actual brand. And now, yeah,
Yeah, so it is a brand,
That's
and there's
so
a lot
cool.
of jovial versions of making fun of it in the anime community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you watch certain animes, they will definitely be making fun of it a lot of times. So yeah, and then let's see. Let's keep going because I'm gonna skip past this and go to the next one because we already just talked about exactly what this is.
So it just stands to refocus in a monstrous combination in the vending machine of prescription drugs, the depersonalization of the human experience, and the medicalization of our daily
Share the
lives,
screen.
all in the name of our
So when you need your ketamine, you can just go and buy it. Never mind. So I'm guessing that somehow you have to type in your prescription number, and I don't know how other countries
Hey,
do it,
Don.
and not
Sorry.
to.
Didn't mean to cut you off.
Hi, Don. And not to be. I don't know, but this looks like it may be in Asia, and I don't know the laws over there. But if you're able to make it so that you can show your prescription and get it, like this would be awesome because in the Americas, a handful of times when you go to the pharmacy, it takes like an hour, 2 hours to get your shite. So if you're able just to be able to
Or
go to a vending
sometimes
machine,
days if they don't have it in stock.
yeah, and order that for sure. And actually, ketamine is not a horse tranquilizer; cat tranquilizer. Keta means cat, and tranquilizer means to calm down. Yes. So here, let's keep going.
Our own convenience, of course. But why employ pharmacists with knowledge and a human face to interact with the general public when you can just save money and install a machine instead?
Especially if this was like for Plan B or things that you needed that were just not triple prescription or were something semi over the counter, you know, not for major
it's late at
pharmaceutical
night
needs.
and pharmacies are closed and your kid is sick and you need cough syrup for them or something.
Yeah, exactly. And they'll only sell you one box of acetaminophen because you can make meth out of it or whatever the crap, but you can still go get one box of it. Sure. Yeah. I don't know anything about
Acetaminophen's Tylenol, hon.
Okay, but I don't know anything about taking that drug and making it into another one. Never mind.
Over
these
here,
things,
you can't buy more than one box of paracetamol at a time.
Because of that, yeah.
No, because of suicide.
Oh,
okay.
Well, sure, yeah, exactly. That's another thing that would be, okay about these things is if they did all the law, if they fell into the rules of I can't give you so many things at one time because of blah blah blah, or went with your prescription. That would be great. I don't know the percentage of how many times pharmacists screw up orders, or that I've heard of people getting the wrong drugs or fake drugs from pharmaceutical companies. But this would be a little bit better because hopefully there would be more people in line that were checking it before you were able to get this.
I don't know the amount of times I've had it where a pharmacist has not given a medication or called up to have a go at the doctor because they're like, these two drugs interact with each other.
Yeah.
Like, because doctors are trained in like medication for like diagnosis, etc. Whereas a pharmacist is solely trained in medication.
Yeah.
They know more about medications than a doctor does.
Yeah,
because it is all they do. It is all they know, and they are always up to date on everything with it. Doctor, not always so much. So the pharmacist is extremely important in being able to talk to say, does this interact with my medication for an over-the-counter thing, let alone prescription mess-ups where doctors have like cocked up, and normally there's meant to be an alert on their screen saying don't prescribe these together, but that doesn't always happen.
Yeah, that happened to me with my sleep med. I'm prescribed Adderall because I have ADHD, and they were like, okay, we need to prescribe you something for sleep because after your life events you need to be able to sleep. And the doctor initially tried to prescribe me, an alert came up on the pharmacist end that was like, hey, this doesn't mix well with this. You need to call them and make sure that's correct.
Yeah. Which
okay,
extremely important job. Like
okay. I definitely agree with that, and I see exactly what you're saying, Vila. So if this was able to cross-check other medications that you were prescribed, then but I completely agree with you.
This like an Amazon lockbox, right?
Yeah, okay.
Where you could go and pick your meds up from like a lockbox where you just don't have to deal with anyone.
But they're already prescribed.
They've all done it. Yeah, they've already been prescribed, they've already been dispensed, and they're in that lockbox.
And the pharmacist already looked over your order and said, yes, you can get this, and then has it available in this and gives you a code or some bullshit or okay,
right.
Yeah, totally.
I think that would be really good for people that don't want to deal with
anybody
with people.
If you don't have if you don't have questions about your prescriptions, or this is the 15th million time you've gotten your prescription, you can just walk up and get it. That would be way better.
I think normal medication like Calpol, etc. Have a vending machine for it. We have vending machines that have them in. So we'll have like one for headaches, period pains, Calpol, stuff, antacid, stuff like that. Normally they're in hotels, sort of things, and they're kind of ones where they've done it themselves. They've got a vending machine and they put it in themselves. Or I think contraceptives, it'd be grand. But with that, you do need certain things like your blood pressure.
Mm-hmm.
But that's simple questionnaire that you type in, like yes, no, blah, blah, blah. And then you can have there are already arm cuffs that you can just put your arm in that electronically reads your blood pressure for you. Put your arm in, it says your blood pressure's okay, you've answered the questions, you can get the morning after pill, or you can get the contraceptive pills.
Yeah.
Like that would be a lot easier, but now that's not so necessary because there are websites that make it available, including the pill that you can get an abortion with that is legal to be sold to states that are planning on getting rid of abortion. Loophole.
Hey,
Yes.
I know those websites. If everyone goes to the Pill Club, they can get birth control and Plan B delivered to their door anonymously, and then Plan C pills can help you find places that will distribute the abortion pills to you.
Awesome. If you want to put that,
But you don't need to worry about the law changing because doctors are not allowed to prescribe it, and these companies are allowed to send it to you. You are allowed to receive it.
Yes. Okay, so let's get to the next vending machine, which I know everybody is going to jizz or get wet in their pants about, because I even have, and I am not very much into sweets, but let's get into this one.
Sprinkles Cupcake Vending Machine. Precisely what students need, an expensive cupcake ATM on campus. That'll certainly help with the old
ATM.
freshman 15 and the general healthy food choices of students everywhere. The Sprinkles ATM first appeared on campus at the University of...
That's what I'm saying. Like, I even want this, and I do not like desserts or sweets, but I am down for this.
Southern California, and the baked goods proved such a runaway success with all those baked students that the bakery decided to liberally sprinkle more of these diabetes machines across the sugar-addicted nation. It was so much fun. Unfortunately, if you...
I say they should put one of those at every street corner, but it shouldn't be just cupcakes. It should be all sorts of baked goods, cookies,
like muffins,
cakes,
cookies,
muffins,
I believe
something I just learned is absolutely amazing because I just had it yesterday for the first time, which is s'mores cookies. Oh, that's diabetes in a pan. I'm serious.
Isn't cookie already on every street corner?
yeah, I'm on most, or she's on most. I mean, did I just call myself out? She is on most.
Yeah.
She is on
Flip up,
most.
delete it, quick.
I gotta cut that out of the stream. I am not Cookie.
Nope.
No.
Are you?
Yeah. I would love for conspiracy theorists to run away with that.
But you are not Cookie. Cookie is you.
Yeah, exactly.
But
is
nice
Cookie
people,
inside of me, or am I inside of Cookie? God damn it! Never mind. Let's keep
both?
going. Yeah.
We'll talk about that
nice
later.
people.
I think it's more mutual than anything.
Okay. Yeah. It's like what came first, the chicken or the egg? You know, is Cookie and me,
The
or am I
reason why
Cookie?
you never
It's
see
like-
the back of Slim's head is because that's where Cookie starts.
Exactly.
Oh,
No,
my
but
gosh.
nice people. I've got
Kind of like
trouble staying
Voldemort
awake,
in
so-
the
Yeah,
Harry
no
Potter
worries.
movie on the back of that guy's head.
Bye, Brainless. Have a
All
good
right,
night. I hope you
Brainless.
sleep
Be
well.
good, brother.
Sleep, sweetheart.
We'll see you later. And everybody go there if you would like to learn more about the pills and access to other things like that, please. That's why we are here. Part of the reason why we're here is to have fun and to give you information on where to go for you to be healthier in your endeavors in life.
That's why
whether-
my name is She Who Provides Resources.
Exactly. Okay, so now let's get everybody say hello to Nimrod. Hi,
Hello,
Nimrod.
Nimrod.
Hi, Nimrod.
Uh,
and then we are going to get further into this. We may have to speed this through because I'm getting way too excited for these cupcakes.
I have an answer for J. Troy Doe. What's so special about these cupcakes? Sprinkles cupcakes are some of the most addicting things out there. I don't know what she does to those cupcakes, but they're so fucking good. Oh my god!
Puts crack in 'em.
I mean, I think
it's-
Stitch Crash has got it.
Yeah,
They're made with love and heroin.
and heroin.
Exactly.
Yeah, that might
Love and
actually be
heroin.
it.
Kind of like
Ooh, they're so
the
good.
Love and meth.
opium noodle guy who got
Love and
everyone
meth.
addicted to their noodles by putting opium in it, and then
Yeah.
people would have withdrawal and go back to eat their noodles.
Oh.
And
That's how you bring them back. That's how you bring them back,
Yeah,
kids. I
that
mean,
is.
but I don't think that they were made out of heroin. I think it was more crack. Because literally, you would eat them and you get spun out for a hot minute, and then like 30 minutes later, you're scratching your chest and asking the hooker in the corner if she'll blow you for another cupcake. So I think it was crack.
No. Crack is what they put in Tim Hortons coffee. There's a difference.
Okay. So it was meth. All right. I got
I'm
it.
trying
It
to
was,
figure
it was
out
meth.
what they put
Christ.
in this alcoholic beverage I'm drinking right now. By the way, people in
What
the
is it?
US, it's called Neon Burst. It's grape flavored. It tastes just like grape Kool-Aid, but it's 8% alcohol and you can't fucking taste it.
Will you show
Do
the
they have
the
different
can?
flavors?
Neon Burst. Okay, there we go.
Do they have different flavors? I'm not a grape fan.
I don't know. The only one at my store was the grape, but they probably do.
I'm sure they do. That would be silly if they only had one. And yes, cupcakes are atheist.
That's right.
Hashtag cupcakes are atheist.
Also,
Sounds like
I
a
love how when
G-Man
you made me
theory.
full screen, you could see like all of my thigh. Sorry, guys.
Oh, could we?
Well.
All right.
Mhm.
Can we go back to that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
of
can we get an
course.
instant replay?
There we go. Yeah, nice.
There
All
we
right.
go.
I'm thick as shit. My bad.
Yeah. Okay. So and then
And then we all got
muffins
distracted.
are Christian, so no. So cupcakes are atheists and muffins are Christian. So
That makes
now that we know that, there will never be a muffin vending machine because that's whoring yourself out.
That's
and
right.
so the Christians will
Jezebel.
never so Christians will never do that.
Oh, thanks, Ox. I greatly appreciate it.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, so let's see.
Laptop vending machine?
Top vending machine.
Yep.
Well, we've all been there, emergency laptop requirements and all the
You know that time that you're smoking crack in your hotel room and you accidentally jizz all over your laptop and it blows up? You're like, oh, I need a new laptop because, I still got that hooker coming over.
Hunter Biden again?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, totally. So, when you need that laptop,
We need your porn
computer
fix.
shops have closed
you need that porn top.
for the day. Whatever could you possibly do? Short of just waiting a little bit, of course. Waiting for wimps. Why not go down to the laptop vending machine and sort yourself out with a lovely, shiny new computer before the sun even has a chance to rise again? There, now that's...
Yeah,
I can
right
only
before.
imagine how much that costs.
Right before, you have that business meeting you're supposed to be to at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
And you just accidentally,
Like puked all over your laptop from the night before with the drink.
yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah.
The hooker that you hired the night before squirts all over your laptop while you're watching porn together, and it short circuits and you gotta go get a new one before you got that meeting,
You were at the Honey Hoedown and things happen.
and
Well,
you were using the camera.
Stop calling me a hooker.
I'm not calling you a hooker. I promise. Not today.
When you're using the camera on your laptop for that OnlyFans, and
That's why
lube,
mine's on a mount for the OnlyFans.
yeah, there you go. And then you get you accidentally spill the lube on your laptop, and you got to go buy a new one before your business meeting. All of those things are reasons why you would need a new laptop before 8 a.m. You're in the middle of your OnlyFans stream and you accidentally break your computer and you're like, you know what? I can just go down the street like in 5 minutes and we can start the stream all over again.
We've got this. We can record that members only content.
We can still do this. We can do it. You get your phone out for 5 seconds, and you put it out and you like have her play with herself for a minute, and while you run down the street and go to your laptop vending machine and go get your
There you go.
Oh, Dr. Nimrod, you are absolutely right. The politically correct term is sex worker, not hooker.
Yes, you're right.
Yes, a hooker is the person who's backstage at a theater, and when you do horribly, they take that hook and they pull you off stage.
Oh yeah, like an evening at the Apollo. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, that's what a real hooker is. Like, so yes, we're using it is definitely sex worker and not.
Our bad.
Let's keep going.
Better, isn't it? The laptop vending machine is a homemade food vending machine. This vending machine is
okay. Really quick. How do you think this is going to fare, Mango?
I think this is just this is going to be bad. This is going to be bad. No,
okay.
I don't like.
Okay,
this.
in the chat and the panel, let us know. Do you think this is going to give you products to make things at home, or do you think this is a pretend homemade meal maker?
I think it home makes meals for you. Like I think they're in that little container and they just heat it up and put it out.
Okay. Or do you think
it does
comes
sound like
with
that
all
when they
the
say homemade meals? It does sound like that.
Okay.
Meals you just heat up. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like this.
I'm almost leaning towards in the package is going to give you all the ingredients you need to make a dish at home, kind of like we have the pre-made pizzas here that you can buy and take them home and cook them. I'm going to lean towards that. But everybody in the chat, put in 1 if you think that they're meals that you go home and heat up yourself, or 2, they include the ingredients for you to make your own meals at home with them.
I think it might be pre-put together, and then you just put it in the microwave.
Yeah,
like you're buying, like it's like it's family size, and you're buying it to take home.
Those look like individual size meals, like the ones that you would get in the fucking frozen thing here in the U.S. Mm-hmm. That's what it looks like to me, based off of the size of the containers that we can see. So I'm thinking that it's already like put together, and maybe the machine heats it up for you, or you just take it home and heat it up. But either way, I just
okay.
God damn it, Ox.
I'm leaning towards that as well.
Yeah.
Ox is has it on pause, is what it is. He says
I'm with Mango on that. I think it is like pre-made, ready to go in the microwave, and I think they're trying to go for the vibe of homemade cooking, like mom. You know, when you've got leftovers from mum's cooking to heat up. Like it's that thing that college students really love, like mum's homemade cooking in a Tupperware.
Yeah. Okay.
But
homemade.
Hello,
cat girl.
Oh yeah, Ox, Dr. Nimrod. I am available. I do have a degree in culinary. With those thigh shots, you're still on Ox.
Yeah, Ox. Hi, cat girl. So here we go.
KFC and tube.
I don't think that anybody gave us numbers.
No,
nobody,
they didn't.
Nobody actually gave us any motherfucking numbers, but that's okay. That's not exactly why we're here. The reason that I do that is to try to make it more interactive and make it fun for the side chat and to make it feel like you all are here with us a little bit more. That's the only reason to do it. So if you don't want to participate, I don't give a flying fuck. I'm just here to make it fun for us. So let's find out what this vending machine actually is.
is one of the better sounding in the food department, to be honest. All that freeze-dried or sugar-based stickiness of our previous entries has been resting a little uncomfortably.
Whoa, look at those eyes she's got. Okay,
The
keep
old
going.
Look how big
tummy.
they
So a
are.
spot of home cooking,
I know, that was fucking
On
weird.
acid.
that's
Wow.
just what's in order. And back to Japan we go for a nice home-cooked dinner of rice and curry, with the vending machine capital of the world experimenting in dispensing everything from dirty pants to bananas. Finding one that sells a wholesome meal cooked by an elderly man shouldn't be a surprise. Tadashi Yashimoto has been running his vending machine business for over 40 years, and he believes that he may be the
40 years he's been
40
doing
years.
this.
Wow.
Damn.
only proprietor of this type of machine. He actually cooks the food that's placed in the machine and restocks it twice a day. People come from miles
Okay, so twice a day it's restocked. So it's pretty freaking fresh.
around to buy
Okay, I
his
can get
unique
behind that.
offering.
Yeah.
And at $3 a pop, it's a bargain to boot. Not only does this guy cook the food and stock the machine himself, he also grows the rice as well. Seriously, he's so flipping
wow.
dedicated to this,
Yeah.
it's remarkable,
Damn.
and he says that he'll keep doing it as long as he lives. So,
Okay, I
More
can
power to him.
absolutely get behind that man and what he's doing. 100% support it.
That guy's a
I
hero.
love it, and
So
I hope no one tries to rip off his bullshit really badly because it's too nice.
Yeah.
So good.
So he cooks it already, and then you get it, and then you take it home and you reheat it up. Is that what I'm coming to understand?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
I think you'd
so,
have
yeah.
to.
Yeah, okay. So
Yeah.
once again, it wasn't multiple things that you could make at home. It was a complete dish that you were able to take home and cook. Hopefully it was for two people, but unfortunately it was probably for one.
that's a threat then. Number 4, book vending machine. Well, we've seen a variety of ways to expand your waistline, but how about a vending machine to help you expand your mind? Well, sort of anyways. If you love reading in the old-fashioned way, an actual book with a cover and pages and proper analog style, but you just can't bear to use a regular purchasing technique like, a bookshop, well, you're in luck. Some bright sparks have bunged a whole load of books into a bunch of vending machines and then scattered them around Singapore. So if you insist on a novelty book buying method, then go
Oh, that's cool in Singapore.
poke your pennies in the slot and get yourself some papery goodness. These vending machines are stocked with a real variety pack of book types. Readers can choose from poetry, fiction, reference, comic books, and guidebooks, and there's an emphasis on local authors, and the machines presently stock up to 150 books. Now, obviously, these
Damn,
are vending
150.
machines, so they do play up from time to time, and frustrated purchasers find their chosen title doing the wedged awkwardly between the window and wire move, or actually failing to dispense anything at all. So the company behind the machines, Books Actually, a local independent bookshop, offers instant refunds and such for the brave buyers who venture into the previously untrodden book dispensing world. They hope that this
Okay.
gimmicky method is going to entice people back into reading real books. Well, after all, it is a novel idea. Number 3, live crab vending machine.
I've seen the live lobster vending machines, but crab, oh jeez.
A terrifying crab torture device, or a handy
Oh, actually, we went over. Cookie went over to this,
Yeah.
and Cassius was thinking. I don't want to call you out, but I believe you thought it was a lobster that was in this vending machine. Okay, well, let's keep going.
Yeah.
way
I
to
think-
keep
yeah.
produce super fresh. Well, both actually. Crab is such a popular meal in China that there are now vending machines popping up all
Yeah, we went over this.
over to dispense the unfortunate animals at a moment's notice to a hungry and impatient shopper. Oh, and the crabs? Well, they're still alive. The vending machine is kept at a temperature between 5 and 10 degrees Celsius, which is approximately 40 to 50 degrees Fahrenheit, and this apparently keeps the crabtives in what is euphemistically referred to as a dormant state. As if they were some kind of volcano and not actually a living creature. But what this actually means is that they're kept cold, fresh, alive, and
Yeah, so they are still alive.
encased in plastic and then stuffed into the little compartments of a vending machine until someone comes along and
Oh.
selects them for tea and chucks them into a pot of
I
boiling
remember
water.
seeing
The
that
packaging
on
itself.
our slideshow that we looked at because we were trying to figure out if they were live or just like stuck.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I had to
yeah.
disappear for a second. I had to go switch over laundry.
Oh, you're fine.
So yeah, this is the crab thing that we went over.
Yeah, the hairy crabs.
Yeah, exactly.
that's it.
Yeah.
Ox, happy
Off is
birthday
marketed
to
as-
your baby.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yes.
Inch free
Oh,
and allows the
I
customer to
turned
dump
30 at the end of this month.
Mm.
Nice.
Well, my
I'm
oldest
gonna
son just
be-
turned 29 on Friday.
Oh, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
32 this year.
Gosh.
I feel young.
I'll be 41.
It's 'cause you
Oh my
are young.
God.
Yeah, I'll be
Enjoy it
41
while you
Never
can. It
eat
goes
dead
fast.
crab.
And this crab is probably only 2 years old, a year old, probably, right? We'll see.
probably.
a whole lot into the cooking pot without fear of an uncomfortable interaction with the crustacean. Number 2, bait vending machine. Now, oftentimes you set off on a fishing trip at the crack of dawn, so being able to stop off on the way at a vending machine and pick up your bait, well, it just makes a whole lot of sense. These vending machines are liberally scattered.
I mean, if you want to
We had those
masturbate,
at the gas station I used to work at, but it was empty most of the time. It was weird.
oh, that sucks. So yeah, if you want to masturbate and not let people know, it's early in the morning and you want to bait, then you got these vending machines at least. Okay, let's.
Across recreational areas in the United States, making the process of purchasing bait just a little more easier. The bait that's available generally consists of stuff like worms or crickets, and it is live bait, so the creatures are kept in temperatures and humidity that's optimum for their survival and growth.
Yeah.
They're also stuffed into vending machine prisons, which are essentially just holding pens until they're exchanged for a few coins, hooked through their body while still wriggling, and then fed to a live fish. That all seems just the teeniest bit creepy, but such is the lot of animals whose existence is entirely
That's
designed to be
bait.
bait in order to catch a bigger creature. Number 1, beer vending machine.
Yes.
And
There
finally,
you
a
go.
vending machine for
Calm
those
down.
seekers of liquid refreshment. In fact, the notion of beer in a vending machine is not
See, this would be great at 3 a.m. When you couldn't buy a beer at a place, or
all that crazy in many parts of the world. It's not exactly akin to hardcore drugs in most places.
especially if you were at a hotel or motel or the Holiday Inn. Sorry.
We at the
Yeah.
hotel,
Hotel.
motel,
Holiday
holiday. Say what? If you're going.
So, if you were at a place like that, and, it was 2 a.m. and you're like, I want a beer. I'm not completely drunk, then you could hopefully get one of these. The weird thing is, like in Las Vegas, like there was 24-hour liquor stores, and that was like crazy weird at like 3 a.m. to go up and buy a beer. I'd rather go to a vending machine than go talk to the proprietor of a store at 4 a.m. and getting another beer.
Creepy ass dude who owns the store is running the store.
Yeah. Especially if you've got a female friend with you, because they're always going to say something creepy, and it's like, dude, if you weren't buying me a beer right now, I'd be kicking your ass.
Like
Anyway.
it's the dude behind the counter that freaking looks
Yeah.
like the guy from Scary Movie from the friggin' haunted house one.
Yes.
Oh,
I
the second
remember that.
one?
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
number 2.
The little
the
freaky hand.
freaky arm. That little freaky arm of his.
Yeah, well, that, or he looks like the guy from
Rocky Horror.
I'd do me. Would you do me? That dude.
Oh, Billy,
the skin.
Buffalo Bill, Tonsil
Yeah,
Lamb.
Buffalo
Yeah.
Bill.
Yeah, that guy.
Otherwise,
I
he
like
looks like
what-
Buffalo Bill, or
Yeah.
I like what Oak said. Junior, run down the vending machine and wake your father up. Tell him it's 3 a.m. Get his ass home.
yeah. Okay, here we go.
Exactly.
Places, anyways. Most countries in Europe often sell beer in their regular beverage vending machines, and they are also, of course, common in Japan. But their widespread
Wait.
presence there is more recent than
Go back a minute to the first bit of the.
beer vending machine. And finally, a vending machine for those seekers
Just tell
Wait.
me when to stop.
Yeah, wait for it when it's on the girl that holds up the.
of liquid refreshment. In fact, the notion of beer in a
Okay.
vending machine is not all that crazy
When she's
Yeah, on her.
holding the
Wait.
beer.
Yeah.
in many parts of the world. It's not exactly akin to hardcore drugs.
There's
in
another
most
one in
places,
there.
anyways. Most countries
No,
in Europe
not
often sell
that.
beer
Look at the
That's
head on
all
that.
head.
Oh,
That's
God.
all head.
in
That's
their regular beverage.
ridiculous.
That's
Oh my
all head.
I mean,
god.
that's usually what you want from your date, not your beer.
Right.
it, though?
Right.
No, like if you want a really good beer without a head on it, what you need to do is you need to tilt the glass when you
Yep.
pour, So that
Yes.
way it'll even
make sure the
out
beer's
very
not
nicely.
warm.
Well,
Oh,
and
yes.
the other thing is if that is a fast pourer and it's supposed to be put in regular, that means it's not clean.
Yes.
That means it
Oh
needs
my
to be
god.
cleaned. That means it needs to be cleaned out. So that could be bacteria that's forming
Oh,
those
that could be.
bubbles.
You're
No,
right.
that's so terrible.
Oh, now I
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
a whole
yeah.
different way. I was
'Cause-
just pissed off because I don't drink very often. So if I do get a drink, I want it to be fucking good, right?
Yeah.
And if I ordered
Right.
that, got that, I would be annoyed
Livid?
because
I'd
I've
be
not paid for a drink that's all head.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you know how much money she probably paid was way too much for that as
Probably
well.
like $9.
So-
Oh,
Like
yeah.
if I'm gonna pay for
Oh.
head, I'm gonna be down the fucking brothel, not at a like vending
Right.
machine.
That's
no,
where I'm
no
getting
shit. No shit. Okay, so that's the end of that. We are at 2 hours and 29 minutes as of now. So I think we're going to start wrapping it up.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, sorry.
Everybody, I will do some games in my Discord in a little while. I just have to finish up a few household things.
Yes, definitely. We'll definitely do that. I'm a little exhausted. I was running
Yes,
around
no,
all
me too.
weekend and being
Mhm.
silly. And
I'm
thank you.
busy tonight because tonight is Frozen Sasquatch movie night.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Okey-dokey.
there's a movie called Frozen Sasquatch. Is that what I'm getting
Oh, no.
at? Or
Okay, so you know how I sent you that link to the Tubi search of Jeff
Ye-
Kirkendall?
yeah,
It's one of the movies he's in. It's a Mark Polonia Brothers movie. It's like a knockoff of something.
okay. Well, send me a link to that in Discord just so I can check that out myself. I think
Of
I know what you
course.
might be speaking of, because I think Rift Tracks may have done a thingy on it, but I may be wrong.
They might. Ooh. But tomorrow I am streaming.
Yes, I saw that. So everybody in the description for this video is all of the stream pervs, which includes everybody that is here and a lot of other content creators. So if you have not checked out that list and gone and looked at our videos, their videos, everybody else's videos, subbed, liked, commented, and hit that bell notification. What the fuck are you doing? All of you have been here long enough to know that you should have done that already. If you haven't, go and fucking do that, because we all work together, we all stream together, we all have fun together. And so if you like my dumbass, then I'm sure you like all the rest of us, because I don't do anything different than all the rest of us fun content.
Nah, nobody likes me.
Yeah,
We
totally.
love you. We don't like you. We love you.
Yeah, exactly. And I love all of the community that is here and all of you that come in to hang out with all of us, because it makes it feel like I'm actually doing something fun for the community and giving a purpose to the insanity that is out there in the world. So really quick, let's go around the table and just find out what everybody's doing or anything they want to plug or say before we leave. So Vila, what would you like to let us know before we get the fuck out of here?
Excuse me. Wednesday, I'm doing my scary story, maybe scary games. I don't know yet. Something spooky. And then on the 17th of May, I am doing the neurofibromatosis type 1 awareness stream.
Yep, I have that.
It's the condition I've got. I know that there are at least 2 other people within the community that also have the condition. And I just want to bring a bit more awareness to it, because despite being the most common genetic condition, like affecting 1 in 3,000 people, it is more common than cystic fibrosis. Barely anyone actually knows about the condition. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I know my ass isn't gonna bring that much awareness, but you know, it's something.
Yeah.
Vila,
Yes.
like, can you check in to and see if like people who are diagnosed with like fibromyalgia are like maybe misdiagnosed and have that?
I don't know because it's very specific. 'Cause it causes tumors to grow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So,
fibromyalgia is different
So
than
it's
that.
not just the radiating pain everywhere.
Right.
Yeah, it's
no, it affects specific areas where the tumors grow.
Okay.
okay.
Well,
So
I'll
yeah, it's
learn more on
definitely.
your stream. So
Yeah, definitely. And that's everybody go there and find that out because the reason that we all do this is to help teach a little bit more. Once again, we're not all experts or we're not doctors or blah, blah, blah. We're not giving medical advice, but we're here to try to expand people's consciousness in these different things that we do have somewhat of a little bit of knowledge in or going through ourselves personally. And that's another reason why I do these streams is because I have been in the fetish scene. I've done sex, porn, I've done all these things. And the reason why we talk about these things is because I can give firsthand experience into them so that we can get further in the conversation and I can have people ask me questions. So let's get to Mango next. What would you like to let us know about their Mango?
Well, beyond my small human having a tiny meltdown behind me, he's ill, so please excuse him.
No worries.
That's fine.
Nimrod, if you want me squeaking for an hour, please check out my last puzzle stream. We talked about cooking turkeys within the walls of Castlevania and whether or not those are OSHA compliant.
Ah, okay.
And
interesting. Interesting.
Yeah, we had a full discussion about that while I was doing a puzzle. So that's a thing. But tomorrow morning.
it is now.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Tomorrow morning, what we are doing on my channel is we are looking at 2 of Admiral Six Killer's community posts about abortions, and we're going to talk about why he's wrong, because he's always wrong. And we are also going to watch a PragerU video talking about Disney and their secret gay agenda, even though it's completely fake.
Wow.
So if anyone that's here that's in the StreamYard would like to join me on that, of course, you're more than welcome to pop in and give your own 2 cents as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're doing that.
So, speaking of Mango and me streaming together, or at least Mango streaming before we get off of Mango, is the last Talk About It Later stream that we did, we had over 400 views.
Nice.
I usually
Wow.
yeah, I usually get 80 to 60 views on a video when we stream.
Well, that's cool though. I like that. I love that.
Yeah. So we will be doing exactly. So thank you. And so we will be doing a Talk About It Later stream in the near future because if that's what it takes to get the views so that maybe I can get monetized someday, then we'll just talk about it later.
Right,
I mean,
right.
My last puzzle stream had 423 views, and I normally average like 80, 90 views on those.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, okay, so if I just bring people on and we discuss things like the walls of Castlevania.
I've got to come on a puzzle stream.
I think it's keywords. I think it's keywords that I didn't know that were popular, and so I think puzzle or something is. Hey, I'm gonna stick with those keywords. I was trying to clickbait people with when we do the stream pervs thing, and it's the girl with like the lollipop and she's got it in her panties. Like I was trying to do clickbaiting, but if all I got to do is just talk about it later in my stream and we just have fun.
I put late night puzzling as my title. Didn't add any tags, just late night puzzling, and there we go, 423 views.
Exactly. So we'll be talking about it later this week, and we'll have fun with that. Okay, Glober Mom, what would you like to say before we get the fuck out of here?
I put the link in, but tomorrow I'm doing my TikTok Tuesday, and it's a Amber Heard and Johnny Depp edition of TikTok.
Yes.
Since we're on break from this week, we got to get our fix in somehow. So.
I need to send you a cat recreation of one of her arguments.
Okay,
Ooh, cool.
please, yeah. Because I've been trying to add them in my TikToks every week, so I thought I'd do like a full compilation this week.
After watching all of the court stuff, I watched Rum Diaries last night.
Oh, did you?
Which with Depp, and it was hilarious watching that after watching the court proceedings because he almost acts the same way. He almost
Yeah.
acts like the who's he portraying in that? It's just
Hunter S.
like
Thompson.
Hunter S. Thompson. So he almost acts like that in the court proceedings. Like if you watch that or like Fear and Loathing, he's almost acting the same way.
I was watching something about it, or it may have been I may have heard it like a discussion of it somewhere. I don't remember, but somebody was saying about how Johnny Depp should show up in court every day dressed as a different character.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
that'd be great.
Like,
No, every movie character. If he just like Willy Wonka, he was
exactly.
Can you
But they
imagine
said like on the
Willy Wonka,
like on
Jack
the last,
Sparrow, especially Jack Sparrow.
oh no, they said the very last day of the trial, like the very last day of testimony and everything like that, he should come dressed as Hunter S. Thompson.
Oh, okay.
That would be great. That would be so.
And I'm
awesome,
talking about with the fucking cigarette holder, the visor, the sunglasses, the drink in his hand and shit. Yes.
So really quick, in Rum Diaries, he does get arrested for blowing fire in a cop's face. So if he was to come to court dressed as how he was dressed in Rum Diaries, it would be even funnier because it's a court case that he's, to say like the correlation would be so funny that. I
was thinking more Hunter S. Thompson from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no, of course.
Hell yeah.
But what's funny is Rum Diaries has him actually going to court as the character, so it'd be
he just walks up to the judge and goes, "Please tell me about the fucking golf shoes."
No, what'd be even funnier is the bats. The bats are everywhere.
You're not Portuguese, man.
Oh my god, you guys!
Or the lizard thing. Okay, widows. What do you want to let us know? Because tomorrow night we're doing what?
Oh, tomorrow is we're doing an evening show tomorrow. We'll be at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow night is our Riff Tracks What the Dub game night. We're gonna open up and we're gonna do the whole get catching up with everybody and everything. But tomorrow night we are going to be playing multiple rounds of this game. We may even jump back and play a round of the original probably before we close out for the night or something.
No, after you play Riff Tracks version, we're never gonna play What's the Dub again. Literally,
you've played it already, haven't you?
Well, I told you Friday we played it on
I bought
stream.
it and on Friday.
We've already popped our cherry. We popped our cherry already.
Look, I have not watched any stream where I know it's been played. I'm avoiding everything about it right now. I've been waiting for tomorrow.
I've been avoiding it, waiting for your stream so that I can jump in and play. Like I am so ready.
You're one of the first people coming on. Absolutely.
It is so
I managed to pop the cherry.
Waiting for your stream.
Exactly.
Vila, I'm not
pop their cherry on Pip's stream. Sorry.
Okay. No, Vila, you're
sorry.
I know you're not, but you know what? You're too adorable. I could never be mad at you.
Yay!
It's just it's just like how lovely Mango is. I can, even though she tortures me with bad cooking videos, I can never be mad at her. Tomorrow.
Yes.
Tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. We will probably go for a little bit longer than we normally do. Like I said, we're gonna. I know we're gonna want to try different versions of this. Yes, I've been looking forward to this. I've avoided everything. The only thing I have watched is the preview. That's the only thing I've watched, but I have not seen anything else.
To let you know, Widow Son, of course, we had to pop our cherry with Pip because she is the Mama Game Master.
Yes.
And
right, I get it.
We had to do it with Mama Game Master because she's the one who actually... I'm sure there are a handful of other content creators that were doing this before, but she is the one who got us all involved in playing games during stream. So we all
Yes.
have to
Oh,
kneel
absolutely.
down and show her appreciation for being the one who
Oh,
We
Hey.
we
brought that to
appreciate the
us.
Black Hole.
Of the
hey,
pip,
hey,
of the pip.
nothing but love from Miss Pip. Absolutely, I understand
Also,
completely.
Yeah.
The only
Yes.
the only thing I will say with the game is it does have a maximum of 6 players.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's like with the
Well,
Dutch.
what we're going to do
said
is
8.
8.
They said it was supposed to be 8, and then it
But
ended
it's
up
only
being
6.
only 6.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
there's a lot. Okay, but
That
the
might
thing
be a bug.
the thing is, audience participation is a little bit better because you can do a little bit more with audience participation.
Okay.
But it's still
That's
it's still that many people.
Mhm.
And Vila, before we do their stream, if we could get you to jump in with us a little bit just before, so that we could have you help us set it up, or
of
somebody
course.
set it up.
No,
Because,
Splicer will be there tomorrow. Splicer got it for us.
that's what I mean. If you could help Splicer just go through the settings really quick, that would be great. I'm sure
Yeah.
he kind of knows,
Okay.
Yeah.
but I think the settings are just. It would be easier if we just went and set it up first, because you
Yeah.
seem to have it set up properly.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, someone that has already experienced the settings of the game, helping someone that just bought the game, is a lot easier on everyone as a whole.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
and
and
that's why we try to.
experimented the night before Pip's stream to make sure
Yeah,
I got it all
Yeah.
sorted
and
ready. So there's no
that's
hassle.
yeah. So that's why we all try to scissor together. I mean, we all try to do it together. I mean, we all try to work together
We get
as
it.
a
We'll
team.
figure it out
Yeah.
together.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. For real.
So Cash,
Wow.
so we need to get the fuck out of here. So Cassius, is there anything you would like to let us know about what you're doing in the near future, or anything?
Sunday is my normal gaming stream. Hopefully there will be more people there. I'm gonna
should
try
be
and do it a
available
little
Sunday.
earlier so that
I'm
all
off
of our
Sunday too.
family over on the other side of the pond can join.
Mhm.
So Sunday game stream, and
Sweet.
later tonight I'll be in my Discord gaming.
Okay.
Awesome, sweet.
I unfortunately am going to fuck off to bed, so I won't be
Yes,
able
you
to
need to,
come.
Vila.
But
Yeah.
That's all right, hon. I understand.
have fun.
Yeah. And
And Slim,
Cassius,
can I announce what's
Yes.
going on in 2 weeks?
yes, please.
In 2 weeks, on the 23rd, I am going to be having my 3-year on YouTube, and probably by that time, 5,000 subscriber special, because I'm already almost at 4,300 subscribers.
And you're getting like
Um,
100 a day or something like
I'm
that,
getting
right?
so many per day. Yeah, I'm getting a lot.
Yeah,
And so
you're yeah.
I figure Monday the 23rd will be the day we celebrate it. It gives me a chance to get people in line to come on and DM them and all that stuff. So
That's
Slim has
awesome.
decided to is going to be the host master for the event. So
Oh, May 31st, you guys keep an eye out. I am doing a birthday stream because it's going to be my dirty 30.
yeah, okay.
Okay.
That's
So-
going to be a
If I
nighttime
can, I'm
stream.
going to be out of town for that weekend. I'm going to be going while watching with my daughter for Mother's Day. So if I can,
Okay.
I will be there at your stream, but
Okay.
we'll see. Might be
So,
driving at the
Mama-
time. Who knows?
So, Mama, we're gonna be we're gonna be roasting you. We're gonna be doing
Well,
video
you can
clips.
roast
We're gonna
me.
be
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure what we're doing yet. I want to do like a roast, maybe show some clips, maybe show some older videos. That's to be worked out. I'm not sure exactly what to do at this point.
and
'Cause I've never done this before, so
Yeah,
And
that'll
hush,
all be
hush.
figured out later.
yeah.
and hush hush. We may have some big content creators there,
Yeah,
but we can't name
one
names.
really wants to be there, but I can't name names.
Yeah, we can't name
I'm
names.
trying
But
to
there
get another
may
one lined
be.
up to see if they'll be there as well. So cross your
Yeah,
fingers.
and everybody, if you don't know by now, Mama has been around the community for a while, and she has connections with a lot of big names.
Mhm.
So we should have a lot of fun
Yeah.
for sure for that stream. And I
Yeah.
am excited as crap to be hosting it, emceeing it, being the roast master, whatever you want to call it. I'm very excited about
He'll be
that.
the
So we're gonna
spit
have a lot
roast
of fun.
master is what he'll be.
Yeah, the spit roast master. Yes, I'll be
Yes.
spitting on the roasting the whole time and
The
making
spit
sure
what
there's a lot of
master?
lube. I'm going to be making sure there's a lot of lube involved in the.
The only thing that saddens me is Schrodinger's cat and Bullionator can't be there, so I think they'll be there
I
in
know.
spirit.
They-
So
Yes, they will be there
they
in
were two
spirit,
I
and
knew from the
Yeah,
start.
you know
and
Schrodinger's gonna be there
yeah.
in spirit, honey.
yeah,
yeah, and
they were
both
two
of
I
them
knew
will be
personally
there
from the
with us.
start, and it's just like I wish they could,
Yeah.
you know, be
Yeah,
here. But
that
yes, they'll
one
be
one
here
of
in
the
spirit.
yeah one of the biggest losses that infected, I think, the community the most. I mean, Bull was one of them, but
He was
Schrodinger's
producer
cat
extraordinaire
really.
for people
Yeah,
on
Yeah,
YouTube.
Schrodinger,
yeah.
I think
But Schrodinger's
that
cat.
hit a
Schrodinger
lot of
is-
communities and not just
Yes,
Before
But-
we
he
close
started
this
in
out,
Flat
Oh,
Earth, and then he went to the frauditing.
Mom, why
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
you ask his wife if
I'll
she
talk
would-
to her, see if she wants to be there. Yeah, I'm going to ask a
Yeah.
few people that are they're within the different frauditing and different things to stop by. So
Yeah, ask his
Yeah,
family.
we'll do
You know what I
we'll
mean?
do yeah
Yeah, I'll see
we'll
if
do a
his
whole
wife wants
thing.
to be
So
there.
while that thank you all very much for being
Yes.
here. We will see you in the next stream.
Yes, thank you everybody for
might,
being here.
Yeah, and it
Thank
might
you.
be tomorrow. I'm not. Tomorrow. I may do a stream before the Sanctums. Is that what it's going to be tomorrow? Is the Sanctum?
Yes, this is gonna be. We're just doing a regular episode.
Cool. So I may go before that. I don't know. If not, we'll see you there, and then all the other things that are going to be happening throughout the week. So thank you all very much. We love you
guys.
all, and we'll see you on the other side.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.